that squad sound. This that squad sound.
Shit, what time is it? What? 5 o'clock? In the morning? Shit, I gotta get the fuck up out of here. I'm tripping, man. No, baby, you was great, but I got an old lady at the house and a baby I gotta get ready for daycare. Hold up, bitch, give me my phone charger, that's why I'm late. Nash, wake up in the morning, wipe the coal out my eye. Hungover, look at my reflection, tell myself hi. That's sarcastic, cause I'm still blasted. Twisted from last night, can't remember what happened. Empty condom wrappers all over the carpet. Some chick in the other room asking where her bra at. My brain getting on my nerves, asking where y'all heart at. The problem is I got a girl at home, but gone with all that nonsense. She probably cheating too, is what I'm saying to my conscience. Hard to think about the consequences when you surrounded by all these bad bitches who ain't got no pot to piss in, and they look at you like you a $1 million lotto ticket. So you drill them till they holler like a motherfucking dentist. Far from glory road, that's how the story goes. One night of passion and your ass on the Maury show. Not me, I'm Corey Holcomb to this bitch. Drop her off for the abortion while I'm bumping 50 Cent. Don't get mad, don't get pissed, it's a joke, eat a dick. Plus I always wrap it up, my mama taught me good sense. It's sad but it's real, some women will trade morning after pills for a new pair of heels. Cups full of champagne and nights full of laughter. Then get dressed, go to church, singing the choir the morning after. The morning after. The morning after. Yeah, the morning after.
There's certain things you just have no control over, right? Like love.
What do you possibly think you know about love? You know, I'm sick and tired of men using love like it's some kind of disease you just catch. Love should have brought your ass home last night.
Somebody kindly remind me what I came for, cause all I wanna know is what's your name or what's your room numbers. We staying on the same floor, I'm saying Lord knows I got connects, I get it changed for you. The show was crazy, been a long night, tomorrow got a long flight. I'm just trying to play some RVK and get it on like later on I'm gonna be torn warm with whether I'm right or wrong. Christ, convictions coming strong like addictions to a porn site, shaped into iniquity. Child of fornication, I was born fighting. How I'm supposed to make it to this phone light when I'm so well acquainted with the gone light? Darkness. Wait, baby, don't leave, pardon this. I'm tripping every time I go to drinking. My heart just go to drifting and blurting what's up in it, but it's real, so you should listen and believe me when I tell you, you can get it. You can get it. Take it off slow, whisper low, kiss me in my ear and tell me what you think I wanna hear, cause I deserve it. Carpet's Persian and my excursion. The women say I'm even finer when I'm in person, so put that sign up for not disturbing. Come get what you deserve this. Blow kisses on my chocolate Hershey's, then let me work it. We'll end the night with candlelight Greasio and some laughter, then wake up to repentance and a chapter the morning after.
The morning after. Yeah. The morning after. The morning after. The morning after. The morning after.
Didn't you say I was sorry?
I heard you say you're sorry and you're tired. Let me just tell you one more thing. I might not be all glamorous, and I don't have hair weaved all down my back, but let me tell you one great thing about me, alright? I've got a heart. You know the bad thing about having a heart, Marcus? Is that it gets broken when you deal with people like you. Now stay the fuck out of my life!
Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. That's the morning.
That's that squad sound.
How y'all feel out there? Y'all hear me? Let me know out there how it sounds. Y'all can hear me? Gonna get the show started in a little bit. Bear with me. My mic was muted. Yeah, sir, you was having an interesting conversation over there, man. We could pull it. We could pick up where you left off. It seemed like you didn't get all your bars off over there. So we're gonna talk about it. Click the link, join the panel. I'm gonna run one more song, man. After this, and we're gonna get started. We're gonna get started, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited today. Having a real good day. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get this thing popping. Let me I'm gonna run another record real quick after this one. Just waiting for the room to populate. But the link is out there. Definitely gonna be talking about some interesting things that I've been hearing, man, in these YouTube streets. Well, what do you say, YouTube streets? I'll call them YouTube streams. But let's play What Can I Say? Then we'll go into it.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Marq Nash. THMG. I'ma just jump right into shit, man. Nash.
The hook was short and sweet, candy cane. I'm so for real, bumping so for real, candy rain. If not, it's Mary Jane. Real love, you remind me 90s shit. But I roll with a grimy click in the club, duffel bags of cash in both arms. Like we buying 90 bricks, came in convoys. Y'all be stuffed up in a tiny whip. Do this for my daughter when I'm dead and gone, she'll guide the ship. I can fill the ocean up. Daddy got a lot of drip, and I got a lot of flows. Had that since a snotty nose. Tell these bitches adios, to that money vamonos. Real nigga, I ain't got a lot of hoes. I tell them all you get is hard dick and bubble gum. Swallow both. That line was kinda wrong, at least I know. That means I'm halfway there, that means I'm showing growth. Trying to live long, eat good, keep my calories low. But still I'm keeping that bread, so I can give you the toast. Motherfucker.
Look, respect is free. But disrespect can cost you everything. I don't know it all, but I know this, and I know it well. Look.
Niggas get offended when you telling the truth. They turn their eyes and try to hide when you showing the proof. You keep believing folks, you gon' make the news. They keep feeding you rope, you just making the noose. I rock my favorite jewels, trying to make my stable move. Never giving two fucks about the things that they pursue. I'm willing and I'm capable. I'll show you what them haters do. Motivate me, make me blow this whole shit up like Taking Two. Know you wanna see me lose, but you are not able to. Intervene or interject, with God's will I am favorable. Even though I'm missing screws, signals off, cable loose. Still got the heart of a lion or a saber tooth. Told you from the start, I ain't come here to play with you, and I ain't gonna talk all day with you. I just wanna inspire and bring out everything that's great in you. I hope you get some paper too. What can I say to you?
I mean, what I do to make you so mad, nigga? What did I say to you? All I tried to do was inspire. All I tried to do was motivate, show love, spread the wealth. But niggas out here seem like they only in it for self. It's all good though. I see you at the top, my nigga. If you make it.
All right, man. All right, let's get this show popping, man. Let's get this thing going. How y'all feel out there? It's your boy Marq Nash. Another great episode of Breaking the Beats. Y'all already know what we're going to do. We're going to break down the business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and pretty much anything else you guys want to squeeze into those letters. Normally I only do this show once a week on Thursday, but I looked up and I hit the 1,300 mark on the subscribers. Was really proud of myself and proud of you guys for helping us accomplish this milestone. It's not a lot to some people, but hey, it means a lot to me. So make some noise for yourself. Woo, woo. I had my damn, look, bro, I brought the whole little DJ thing in here, thinking I'm gonna have the sound effects running off of here today. And yeah, every time you got a plan to do something, you need to plan your work and work your plan, and you need to test it out before the show. But had a couple little notes I wanted to write down, but the link is out there if y'all want to jump on. It's a lot to talk about. It's a lot we can talk about. Whenever you guys want to jump on, if y'all want to jump on, that's cool. Or if you want to put something in the chat, let me know what y'all think, how y'all feel about the day, what's going on with the week. It's been a lot of interesting conversations going on all over the internet today. I don't know what the hell happened in the world today, but everybody was trying to talk about something today, and it was a lot of interesting stuff going on. People wanted to talk about voting. They wanted to talk about, I think Cer was somewhere they was talking about child support. Shout out to World Combat. He was over there. He had I believe the brother name is 150 Williams Jr. Had him on the show. Was able to ask him a couple questions, him and his father. Good guy from what I gathered. He didn't speak that much. His father spoke mainly for him. That's normal though with a lot of guys, especially young fighters. Their father or the trainer, they do a lot of talking. But yeah, man, it was a good conversation over there. But I definitely want to start off with Today in Hip Hop as usual. Today in Hip Hop. Shout out to Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre, did y'all know? Let me go back to this. Did y'all know Dr. Dre dropped a Chronic in 2000? Which Chronic was this? Hold on. 1992. 92, bro. You know how, bro, that album aged well. He's been trying to remake that album ever since, some would say. But shout out to Dr. Dre. Shout out to the Chronic. That was a big album. Let me stop the cam over here. I'm going to share the screen. Because something else dropped today. Hold on one second. Today, I'm going to share the screen. Bear with me. There we go. So as you can see on the screen right here, Dr. Dre, man. Shout out to Dr. Dre, the Chronic. 1992, man. 1992, this album dropped. Shout out to him because this was a big record. It introduced the world of Snoop Dogg as we know him to this day. Right? So, shout out to him. Transcended Sports, what up? Salute. Cer Sn, salute. Cer Sn said, give him a second. He pulling up. All right, cool, man. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, Sir, I definitely want you to tell me more about that conversation you was having on Courtney's channel and how that came about. And we can unpack some of that here too if you want to. Like I said, man, today is your show. I normally only do this show on Thursday. I actually came in here wanting to talk about being consistent and being consistent and being resilient. I actually wanted to talk about that today. I'll touch on it, but I definitely want to do a viewer appreciation one more time this week. Give you guys that show twice this week because you deserve it. Because you guys make this show possible. I can't believe it, man. I just can't believe it. It seems like just yesterday, I know that sounds cliche, right? It seems like just yesterday I was looking at myself in the mirror. It was May, quarantine is hitting, and I'm like, you got about 200-300 subscribers on your YouTube. You need to get active. And I had it was a little under 5, so it was like 380 something, 380, 390 something. What's up, Wink? Thanks, boo. Appreciate it. Yeah, man, it seems like yesterday I was just getting started saying, hey, man, what am I going to do? What am I going to do in the midst of this quarantine to stay active? I was telling myself, it's like, bro, you are not using your full potential. You're not using your resources properly. You got to get out of your comfort zone. Figure out a way to be uncomfortable. Figure out a way to be comfortable in uncomfortable situations. And I was listening to this guy on YouTube. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him. His name is Les Brown, motivational speaker, super talented guy. Definitely will inspire you and motivate you. If he can't inspire you and motivate you, I don't know. But he has a speech that you can pull up online, and it's called Greatness Within You. And it's about, matter of fact, I'm gonna just share some of this with you guys. I'm gonna share a little piece of this. I hope I don't get a copyright strike from it, but let me see. But basically, either I'm gonna tell you guys or I'm gonna pull it up. I don't want to misquote him. Let me try to pull it up for you real quick. But in the gist of it, it was just about tapping into the thing in you, right? Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna mess it up. But he basically says, most people that you talk to to try to bring them into business, right? They're not risk takers. These people are regular people. They go to work, they earn a living, and they die. But for some of you, life has a different a meaning. It has a different purpose. And here we go. I think this might be it. I'm gonna listen to it first. Nah, that's not it. But basically, it was truly inspiring, man. I want to find a clip for this, The Greatness Within You. All right, man, I'm gonna try to find it. Greatness Within You, Les Brown. But basically, in a nutshell, he was like, hey, man, some of us, life has a different purpose, has a different meaning. And you know it's something else out there bigger than yourself. And sometimes you're going to be trying to get people on your journey with you. You're going to try to get people to come along with you. A lot of you guys who don't know, shout out to you, Transcendent Sports. You're welcome to come on, man. When you like to know anybody, man, y'all want to jump on, you guys are welcome. Hey, man, got me a little red wine over here, celebrating. Y'all celebrate with me. I tried this show before a couple years ago. I don't know if I ever told this story. I tried this show before. But sometimes you can want things for your friends, your families, and other individuals. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, Milo. I'm working real hard on it. And it's only going to get better, bigger and better, right? But how my audio sound? You said studio sound quality. Okay. Yeah. I appreciate it, Milo. It better sound like that. This is a pretty expensive mic. It's a Neumann. And I'm using an Apollo interface. If you guys want to get into some nerdy tech stuff, I can tell you that too. But man, you have greatness within you, man. Like Les Brown said, like you can't get everybody in the business. Some people, they say they want to do it. It sounds good. It looks cool. Oh, you just on YouTube talking shit for a couple hours. Cool, I can do that. I want to do that. But consistency is key. Not only being consistent, being on time. It's easy to get, it's easy to lose track of time, especially in this day and age when you're doing a lot of the stuff, you know, right here in the quality of the comfort of your own home. But don't get that comfortable, man. Don't get that comfortable. Take some time to put into your show. I got a little notepad right here. I keep right here at this desk, and I just write things for the show down. Write ideas, topics, segments, transitions. I also make notes while we're doing the show live to make sure I try not to cut off people. So while, let's say Cer Sn is up here, as soon as I think of something, I don't need to interject and cut him off. I can let it develop. The next thing he say might be the thing to fix everything. So I try not to cut people off. Same thing when I'm talking to people on the phone. I try not to hang up on people because, like I say, the very next thing they say can be the thing that turns everything around. So where was I at? Yeah, but like I said, I want to start off with a big thank you. Like I said, so it was around May, and I started working on some videos. I think one of the first videos I did was like about Tommy Lawrence said being quarantined was like willful slavery. I think right after that I did an Alice Jones video about him saying he would eat his neighbors. Yeah, he said, I'll eat my neighbor's ass. I'll eat him. He said, I'll feed them to my kids. I was like, Alice Jones, hold on. Hold on, Alice Jones. I was like, Alice Jones just want to skip the first 1 through 4 seasons of Walking Dead. He want to just skip right to season 5 where people are eating people. I was like, hey, man, I don't think the quarantine is that bad yet, Alice Jones. You don't have to start contemplating eating your neighbors. You get what I'm saying? Like, how do you know your kids want to eat the neighbors? Maybe that neighbor had the best trick-or-treat candy in the neighborhood that day. Who knows? Whatever. I said that to say, I was just doing little videos, just staying active. So I was trying to revamp the show, bring the show back. As you can see in the rolling credits, you'll see different people coming on the show. You'll see my boy Toga in here. And sometimes you can't get right. Alice Jones is a nut. Right, what's up with that dude? You remember he got sued for the Parkland people? Kept saying they was crisis actors, they was all fake. They sued his ass. Yeah, but I said all that to say I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful for even the smallest thing, because Oh, so I remember being working on it. Months are rolling by, quarantine's going by, but I'm just having fun doing the show. I look up my Bud Crawford video that I did is getting like a lot of traction. And when I say a lot, for me that was a lot. Like every day I look at that video, it got a couple hundred views, right? So it's almost at 10,000 views right now. I dropped it, I want to say in May or June, and it's almost at 10,000 views. So some of that rolled off towards subscribers. I worked with Mike on Sports. Shout out to Mike on Sports. Definitely follow him. Good dude. And with his channel, I made an intro for his channel. I don't know if you saw it. It's a pretty good intro. I ain't gonna play the whole thing, but it's a pretty good intro. I play a little clip. I rap my ass off on this shit too. And I made the beat, but I play a snippet though.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them.
Marq Nash,
Michael Gross.
And I put all this together, right?
Michael Gross.
So while I'm working on this intro for Mike and I'm putting this together for him, he loved it. And he plays it on his show all the time, right? Every time he go live, he plays it. And it means a lot to me. So the subscribers start coming from there too. And then I revamped the show, brought Toga back. We was just trying to do it once a week. We would do a pre-production on Thursday, and we'll record it on Friday, and I'll chop that up throughout the week. Things happen with different schedules. He missed a week, and then I think he missed the next week. But in the process, I just kept rolling. And then, for you know it, I looked up, and it was 1,000 subscribers. And I was like, okay, that's cool, man. All right, YouTube monetized the channel, everything's going. And then time goes by some more, and I look up today, and like I said, I'm like, oh, man, I have 13 now. Oh, we broke the 13 mark. It don't seem like a lot to some people, but it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me because, like I said, sometimes when you're doing the work and you're just doing the work, you don't even see the progress sometimes because you're in the moment. Almost like I said with the drowning friend. You don't know a lot of times people drowning don't know they're drowning. You know what I'm saying? So, what sounds good? What sounds good? Oh, the intro. Oh, man, this is a hard intro, man. Watch the show. Y'all want to hear it? I play the whole thing transcendent. It's a good intro, but I'll play it. I'll play it, man. I rap my ass off on this shit, I thought. But let me play a little bit of it. It's only like 30 seconds.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them.
Marq Nash,
Michael Gross.
Michael Gross, the boss.
My nigga. My brother.
Let's get this shit done, Mike.
We all love sports, right?
Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on Sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on Sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on Sports. He call it how he see it. Either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater? Click the thumbs up. Cash App, Super Chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. Yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back.
So yeah, so that was the intro. I made that for Mike on Sports, Mike Gross, the boss, and from there, it just seemed like every day I was getting some, new traction, and I was seeing the numbers move exponentially. That's a Stephen A word right there, huh? So I was really just engulfed into the work, tunnel vision, coming up with different subjects and topics. I didn't want to talk about boxing every day. I didn't want to talk about hip hop every day. I wanted to do something different with this platform and this opportunity. And so that's where we at with it, guys. You guys are early on this journey. Like I said before, I tried it before, but I was trying to bring in too many people, too many different dynamics. And it wasn't quite what I wanted it to be. And it never jumped off. Like we probably recorded about I want to say we recorded about 4 episodes, right? 4 or 5 episodes, and it never took off. It never took off. Back then they wanted to do camera. I was just trying to do the audio at the time. It was just a lot of different things came into play. Some people were in the podcast and on the show that I didn't even want them really to be on the show, but they came with somebody. All right, whatever. They came with you and you added some good points. It's cool. But everything ain't for everybody, man. So that's how we got here to where we at now, where I'm doing the show Monday through Friday, 10 p.m. live. And man, it's a blessing, man. It's like the best thing that could have happened, man. Everything happens the way it's supposed to be, man. Like sometimes you'll be upset. You be like, oh man, supposed to be my homeboy. Why you ain't do this? You know what I'm saying? You said you was gonna do a show with me. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Don't nobody owe you shit. Don't nobody owe you nothing. You owe yourself greatness every day. That's what I'm trying to tell people, man. That's the whole point to this story. The whole point of this story is I thank you guys. I appreciate you. I don't take it lightly. I don't take it for granted. I saw on the monetization the other day, YouTube's going to send me my first check in January. That's pretty cool. I was like, wow. Okay, it ain't that much, but hey, it's actually cool to see something tangible for your hard work. I mean, when I looked up at it the other day, it was about $120 and some change. Not a lot. Can't do too much with it. Ain't gonna change your life, but I'm gonna take that money and I'm gonna put it back into the show like I'm supposed to. I'm investing the money back into the show. So, yeah, man, I just love you guys so much, man. And girls, you know what I'm saying? Mainly girls. Y'all dudes, y'all cool, but y'all know what I mean, man. You can see your audience. You see, you know, the percentage of it that is male, female. You can see the topics that they stay on the most and how long each viewer watches, audience retention, all those little dynamics. Man, I'm telling you guys, I'm so focused on what I want to do with the legacy I want to leave behind. And I want you guys to challenge yourself too, man. And it starts with being consistent, starts with being on time. How do you win the lottery? You play the game. Duh. Like, you can't expect to win the lottery without buying a ticket, man. So every day y'all see me at 10 o'clock doing this. Some days I'm telling you, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because the weight of the world picks up on you doing this broadcast just like it picks up on everybody else. You get what I'm saying? Y'all see me in here woofing. I need to get a shave, haircut, and everything. Quarantining this thing, man. I try to go as little as possible. I try to line it up myself. Hat gang, everything. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to challenge you guys, man. Be consistent. Be great. And don't get upset if you're not getting the immediate results. You do not have to do what other people are doing to get their views. You do not have to get out here, jump out the window, S my D, you a B, you a hoe. You know, nah, man. Be you. Be authentic, because you need to provide an alternative. Because if you don't think like that and you don't like it, you're not alone. It's other people out there that think just like you. Say, hey, man, that's toxic content, man. I don't want to hear that all day. I can't play that in my ride. Dropping my daughter off to school. I don't want to hear him telling another man to come to his genitals. And if that's what you're into, that's cool too. But if you're not into that, don't invite other people to your genitals, man. Okay, that's a whole nother conversation, my G. But I'm gonna digress on that. I'm gonna read some of these chats. Transcended Sports said, let me see. Let me make the screen a little bigger. Pause. Y'all know I can't see, man. I always believe in this. Life is a journey, and I believe I can try to help as much as I can going through the journey. You can, bro. You can. But when people are drowning, you got to be you got to be Baywatch status to go save them. Like, you can't save everybody that's drowning, man. So, but even on the plane, they tell you put your mask on first. They get your oxygen before you try to even help a child. Make sure, you know what I'm saying, you got yourself covered. So I do believe that too, man. You can help people. Like, even with this StreamYard thing, I did a whole video about how I set up my broadcast, because people were asking me. It was other YouTubers who've been doing this well longer than me, but their broadcasts might not look like mine, or their or the even with the merch. I told people, hey man, this is how I did the merch. Hey, this is how I do the backgrounds. People ask me, hey man, how do you do those drops? Those drops be funny, man. How do you click that little button like to make it? What are you doing, man? So many people ask me. I say, you know what? Let's make a video about it so I can help everybody at one time. Because you can't die with the information. I mean, you can, but what is that gonna do, right? You know what I'm saying? I want to, when it is all said and done, I want people to look back and say, man, that dude Marq Nash, he was authentic. If I asked him how to do something, he would do it. He would show me how to do it or something like that. Now, granted, some people take things for advantage, right? I'm gonna give you guys an analogy. Matter of fact, I'll give you a little story. Story time. All right, so look. While I'm telling the story, I'm gonna go off camera real quick. I need to do something over here. So basically, in a nutshell, I remember being at work, right? I was an account manager at a place, right? I just said place. I ain't giving none of these old jobs I used to work at no love. Because obviously I quit or got fired from all of them. But that's okay. That's okay. That's part of the journey too, right? So let me say this. I remember the manager, something happened to the manager. He had to leave. And he had an emergency, but it was only like 2 days left in a week. It was like a Friday and a Saturday. So it was like, man, I need y'all to get these numbers, make sure y'all hit your quota, hit your numbers, blah, blah, blah. Some people slack off when the manager is away. They take advantage of the situation. They come to work late, they bullshit, they take a longer lunch, they leave early, don't do your call through, whatever your responsibilities are, you neglect and negate your responsibilities due to the fact you assume that nobody's watching and you can get away with it, right? That's integrity. Let's talk about integrity. What is integrity? It's doing the right thing even when nobody is watching. That's integrity, man. Some people have it. Some people don't. Now, so that's the one guy. He's using the opportunity. He's taking advantage of the situation. Now, some people use the opportunity to their advantage. That's different. That's, hey, I'm still gonna come to work on time. I'm still gonna do everything I want to do. I'm supposed to do. Still gonna have a good time at work. I'm gonna knock this job on out. I'm gonna do everything like the person was still here over me. If not, do it better. I'm taking advantage of the opportunity to show you I'm a leader, versus using this situation to take advantage of. Basically, I'm gonna just bullshit. I'm gonna do what I want to do. That's some bullshit, man. That's some sucker shit, man. Have some integrity. You know what I'm saying? Even up here, a lot of guys don't have integrity. They talk to people crazy up here. Crazy. It's disgusting, man, because you ain't, bro, come on, these Wi-Fi warriors, get out of here, bro. You ain't talking to nobody like that. You don't live life like that. Because if so, you wouldn't have made it this far in life. You would be in a box or a cell somewhere. So, but you get up here on the Wi-Fi warrior, and then you wanna cock the tool and all of that. No, stop it, man. Stop it. Get no play on my channel with that fake tough guy stuff, man. Because it ain't nothing cool about going to a funeral. It ain't nothing cool about murdering a man. It ain't nothing cool about seeing people dead. That's me, though. That's me. That's what I think. So you have some people, and I'm still with you though. I know I'm ranting, but hey, man, it's a 2-hour show, man. I got an hour and 30 minutes to go, right? So let me ride this shit out. But the link, is the link still up there? I'm gonna put the link up there. What's up, IB? Pull up. Transcendent Sports, wouldn't you like to know? The link is out there, Cer Sn. Shout out to Winky Robinson. Tiddly Wayne. What's up, Wayne? That's 4 Oaks right there, NC. So so in the process, man, yes, you want to help people, but look, I have guys who say, hey, Nash, I need help making videos. I gave them the software. I gave them plugins to do the crack, like, so it'll do your transitions for you. I even bought a video. I mean, the video that I bought to learn how to do it, I sent them to download with the code so they can use it the whole 9. You know what the dude told me? Hey man, I need your help with the video. I was like, okay, well, send me what you got so far, and I can look at it. I could probably touch a couple things up. Man, I ain't got shit done on the video. I ain't got the time, patience, or energy, bro, to be honest. Hold up, man. The video that teaches you everything that I know, it's only a 30-minute video. What's up, Tasha? Tasha Peoples in here. Peace, Queen. Yo, so I'm gonna get right to you, Transcendent Sports. Cause I'm going off of what you put in the comments. You said something interesting. You was like, I always believe this. Life is a journey, and I believe I can try to help as much as I can going through that journey. Sometimes you help people, but they still don't want to do the work. Like I said, I can give you the sauce, I can give you the ingredients, I can go to the store and get it for you. But once it's time to get in that kitchen, you know what I'm saying? You still want me to, well, can you stir the pot a little bit? I kept it on the eye. You're doing everything right. But you still scared. You got to jump out there. And then some people, they don't even want to try, man. The hardest part is the try. You know what I'm saying? I think Miley Cyrus had a song called The Try. Yeah, but the try is the hardest part of any journey. What they say, the journey of 1,000 miles start with what? One single step. The journey of 1,000 miles start with one step. That's not my bar, but with that said, man, Transcendent Sports just came on the channel, man. Salute to you, King. Thanks for pulling up. How you feel?
I feel good, bro. Hey, I just want to come on and say congratulations, man. You deserve it.
Yeah, man.
Happy for you.
Man, I'm trying, man. I had a whole nother conversation I wanted to talk about today, but I saw that, and then I was so geeked when I realized I could. My daughter cracked my phone on Saturday. I spent all day Sunday trying to fix it. Monday, I bought another phone. I was mad that I had to do it, but overnight, my phone linked everything back.
Oh, nice.
That cloud is a muck. Boy, that cloud ain't no joke.
Ain't no joke, I can tell you that.
Yeah. Now, granted, my last update was November the 29th, but I'm okay with that, man. I got everything on my phone from November the 29th to now. I mean, going back. Go ahead.
So the comment that you just highlighted, what I said about the journey, like I believe in 100%, and I know what you're coming from. Some people just don't want to do the work, and my philosophy is always that if people don't want to do the work, you show them how. You try to, I already talked about this as a self-respect thing, right? If someone's kind of taking advantage of you, those stuff, right? It hurts, but also you kind of want to help them as much as you can. And hopefully along the way they realize, maybe they can try to do the same thing. Because you never know. Because like I said, people are always going to go through something, and even a little help could actually help them in a long way. But congrats, bro. Congrats. I'm really happy for you.
Hey, man, look, you are a part of it, man. This ain't just my win. This is a win for all of us, man. This shit is happening fast, man. This shit is happening fast, and I tell people all the time, I don't care if I look up here and that eye says a 0. I told myself I made a commitment. I'm going to do it. Man, I'm about to cry in here, man. Y'all about to make me cry in this bitch, man.
It's all good, bro. It's all good. Real man will cry. All right.
Matter of fact, nope, I'm not going to cry. I'm going to let the... I can't see him coming down my eyes, so I'm going to make the meme cry. World Combat Sports just pulled up in the crib, man. Peace, King. How you?
I'm good, King. How about everybody on the panel? Salute to Marq Nash. Continue to support the channel all day, every day.
Man, you sound cute eating some pork skins over there. You sound like one of my uncles. Man, shout out to Marq Nash.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
I mean, talking about pig face extra pickle juice.
Man, you killed that interview today, man. I love that interview, man. Man, thank you again for let me be a part of it and ask a couple questions to the rising star.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what up, World Combat? Salute, bro.
Transcendent Sports Channel, what's good with you?
All good, all good. I hope I'm just here supporting this brother and all your channel. Your channel is really good too, man. Your channel is it's really great content. You deserve all the success as well. Like what my brother said. Always have that hustle, always be on time, and always have the consistency. And that's really good. I'm really glad that he's having success. And you too, World Combat.
I appreciate that. And I don't think I've seen you over there as much, but if you do drop by, man, I appreciate you. You're more than welcome. The invite is open.
Yeah,
Yeah.
World Combat does a lot of interviews, and he's on the scene a lot. He was he's one of those guys that actually get a press pass. Oh, fancy dancy. All
Ooh,
right,
that's
whatever.
fancy.
Yeah, whatever.
I gave him Marq Nash name. They said, okay, you know what it is. Open door policy.
The
All
champ
right.
is here.
That's right. That's right. Hey, bro, I just
Yeah,
want to say
man.
get on and say congratulations. I gotta go. I gotta go to work. So,
Man, hey man, thank you again for calling. The door is always open to the church, man. Amen.
amen. Thank you, brother.
All right, man. Thank you, sir.
Salute, man.
Hey man, he a cool dude, man. I think I met him over on Punch Channel. And that's another thing to the people who are listening and inspiring to get into it. Hey, look, man, just jump out there. Just jump out there. And you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, I made myself I gave myself a goal of I'm gonna just do it every day. Hey, look, when I said it on live. I didn't mean to say it. I came out the room, my people was in the other room listening. They was like, Monday through Friday, nigga? Did you just say, hey, I'm gonna be here all week? I was high off the hog, man. I was having a blast, man. It was just, the love was just so overwhelming, and it was such a good conversation. I was like, man, I gotta end this shit at some point. Y'all, what y'all doing tomorrow? We'll talk tomorrow. And there's a lot of good people out here. Your network, and sometimes, man, the growth pause that you're looking for, in whatever you're doing, it's not always gonna come from your family and friends, because they gonna want it for free. Old boy down the street he don't know you for Adam. He know he got to pay for it. World Combat. I was doing a real quick appreciation video to all the listeners and the viewers for helping me hit this 1,300 mark. It's truly overwhelming, man, because it happened so fast. I started taking it seriously right here during the quarantine, and right here, look at God's work, man. You know, I think they said this year alone, it was like 800 something or not. I think I had about 400 subscribers at best, but I wasn't active on the channel. But yeah, man, all you guys out there have made this show a success to the point we can't stop now. We can't stop. We got to keep it moving, man, just to see how far it can go, right? Because I'm meeting a lot of cool people out there, people like you, World Combat. Thank you again for the opportunity to talk to the Rising Star. You extended the olive branch a couple weeks ago for me to meet the champ. It meant a lot to me. Everything, man. We got some things in the work that are gonna be getting done. Like, I think we got something we working on big for the top of the year, so they can see on your channel. I'm gonna have that ready hopefully by New Year's Day. And yeah, man. Talk to people about the show about the episode you just did, because this is 2 viewers' choice in 1 week. I normally don't do viewers' choice twice. I just try to do it on Thursday, but man, I got to, man. We broke 1,300, so man, means a lot to me. So I was talking to people about being consistent and the importance of being consistent and being on time and keeping your word. Talking about integrity, talking about the greatness within you. Sometimes everybody isn't gonna go with you on the journey. Sometimes people can only get you so far. And it's not using somebody as a stepping stone or a crutch. No. Sometimes things run its course or they serve their purpose. And that's not telling people to be out there being using people and being manipulative. But when you have to have something to be used, to be, you know what I'm saying, to be useful. I'll pass the mic, man. I feel like I need to click the wrapping up button on myself right now. Like, damn, Nash, you gonna let the nigga talk? But go ahead, World Combat. You can speak to any of that, or you can just jump in talking about that dope interview you did today. All right, we'll come back to him. I'm gonna read this comment then. I don't know if your mic was muted or what.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm
okay,
here.
Go ahead, brother.
I was just speaking earlier to the team members. Michael Williams Jr. 150. He is the link, the entire link to that team. He is the boxer. He's trained by the one and only Roy Jones Jr.
Hold on, say
And,
that again. Say that again for the people that didn't hear you.
He's trained by the one and only Roy Jones Jr.
Who just fought Mike Tyson.
Yeah, who just fought Mike Tyson. That's who Williams Jr. is trained by. He's been trained over 3 years now. He goes back and forth down to his compound and train. Roy Jones has a gym on his property, and also he has a gym off the property, I believe, too. Has one in Vegas and Russia. So he has a share of facilities to train boxers. A lot of people don't know that shit. But yeah, he's training Russian fighters right now too, man. He goes back and forth over to Russia. And, you know, you're going to start to see some of his fighters come over here and fight. But for this team, Williams Jr., man, good people. I fought with him for a long time, man. We covered some ground. I'm talking about some landscape. When you with that team, you're doing some work, man. They move fast. But it's cool, man. They treat each other like a family. When it comes to boxing, you know, get to see Roy step in, man. It's just like a average day, man. I had the opportunity to be down on his property, see how he lives, see how he teaches boxers. Been down there for some sparring sessions. Hey, Mark, I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. Like when I think of shit like that, man, I just have to take a break sometime. I was like, man, that shit's special. You know what I'm saying? That shit's special just to, you know, see a king like that work, then see all these young bulls, you know, get their shit together. They serious about the sport. They have an opportunity to work in the circumference, the mental circumference of freaking Roy Jones Jr. and have him teach them all they know. But the real talk, man, I'm just appreciative, you know.
And what's the young fighter's name again, so I can put that on, put that out there in the universe so people can hear his name.
Michael again. Williams Jr.
Michael Williams Jr.
Correct. They
Look
call
him up.
150.
They call him 150. Look him up on Instagram. Follow this guy. Hopefully, I can have his father and him come on. I saw him on your show. They said they're open to it, to doing interviews and and spreading the word about his greatness, because he's a young great in the making, and they got it out the mud. They went over to Mexico a couple times, just like Team Haney did. Got it out the mud. This man is a father who believed in his son at a very, very young age, and he watered that plant. He watered his seed, and he's sprouting, man. He's a big guy too. Pause. He's like what? He's 6 feet or something like that. He's 6 foot.
He's 6'1", man.
And he fights at 135, 140, right?
Yeah, he boxes 135 and 140.
Absolutely, absolutely. Hey, you ever heard of Les Brown, motivational speaker?
Yes, I have.
Man, I am so in awe of this brother every time I hear him speak. When he's on that stage and he does what he do. I was telling people they should follow him, man. If you're trying to get inspired to do anything, I don't care if it's losing weight, you want to quit smoking, you want to stop drinking, like you're trying to focus on your business, like he's
that's what he did, right? He lost weight, right?
I think he did. I mean, he's done a lot of things. He won. He beat a incumbent elected official 22 years in or something like that with no degree. Everybody else who came up before him couldn't beat the guy, but he learned. He got a video he just did not too long ago, and he talked about the importance of telling your story and how to tell your story.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? And yeah, man. But you have power in you. A lot of people don't realize the power that they have in them to unlock certain things. And I'm gonna let you know, but the dude is so powerful, you'll be sitting there listening to him, be like, hell yeah, man, I'm inspired, man. I'm about to go ahead and lose this weight. And then you'll be like, I'm gonna do that shit tomorrow. I'm hungry right now though. God, man, I've been sitting watching for an hour. You know what I'm saying? It's inspirational, it's motivational. Say it again.
You got to get up and do it, dog.
Right. Yeah, you got to get. Yeah, look, you have to put the work in, man. You have to have works. You know what I'm saying? You have to have a frame of reference point. I couldn't tell somebody, hey, let me talk to you on the YouTube channel if they don't have any reference point at this point, they at least have some frame of reference point of, okay, this is who Marq Nash is. Okay, this is how he talk. Okay, can he do this? Is he about the drama? Is he up here fanning the flames every time people are arguing on his show? Or is he trying to calm things down? Is he trying to maintain some order? Some people like that. They like that Love and Hip Hop type of interviewing style. They like the shock jock, that interview style. I'm not necessarily all for that. You know, it might be entertaining. You know, I'm gonna get my jokes off. We gonna clown a little bit in this motherfucker. But at the end of the day, I'm not here to disrespect nobody. I'm not gonna say nothing to you on camera that I wouldn't say to you direct. And I hate when people say that, but they were like, but I would do that first. Let's do that first. People say, I won't say nothing to him, right, to y'all that I wouldn't say to him. No, but you ain't never said that to me, bruh. That's different. But let me read this comment. There's a couple things in here I wanted to read, but I'm gonna get your opinion on this. Hustle is the tunnel vision, and success will become my friend. Transcendent Sports said that. He said, "Oh no," he said. I think he said, "Hustle is the tunnel vision, and success will come my friend." Okay, I don't know if he meant hustle in tunnel vision, but I get it though. Okay, bro. You have to make my.
When you hustle, I don't think you need tunnel vision though.
Speak on that.
Don't you need to have your head on a swivel when you're hustling so you can see and check out the good and bad areas when you're hustling, because you're running such, certain areas that maybe cause you, if you stay there too long, to go backwards and lose progress. So if you get tunnel vision, would you see tunnel vision as a behavior of complacency?
Not if you have tunnel vision to get to a specific goal. Even with, let's say you were hustling. It's no retirement plan in that hustling, right? If we're talking about literally hustling, even if it was an illegal hustle, right? I think your metaphor might have been illegal hustle. His metaphor, I think he means like hustle and tunnel vision, almost like to get to a specific point. Like put your blinders on. But I don't think you should put your blinders on to risk in anything. You get what I'm saying? So I get where he's coming from, and I get where you're coming from too, far as hustling and having some type of tunnel vision to get to a goal, where he's coming from. But I see where you coming from. Keep your head on a swivel. You never know what can transpire. I get it. Tasha Peoples, I'm gonna go to her real quick. She said, shout out to Tasha Peoples. This is North Carolina's very own. She said, we as people are complacent. Change is hard. It's easy to allow someone else and watch others move forward. Sometimes stepping out and failing will push you to be great. Big fan of the show. Congratulations. Thank you, Tasha. Love you, girl. On God, I really do. And I'm glad you're liking the show. I'm glad to I'm seeing you in the room more. Pull up. One day you got to hit that button, join the panel, especially on Hump Day. Hump Day. Talking about that tomorrow. Some relationship. We're gonna talk about some sex tomorrow, man. Real talk. We got to talk about it.
Well, you better have that panel full with intergender.
Yeah, man. Huh? What's an intergender?
Where you have male and females in at the same time.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like Caitlyn Jenner.
See.
See, that's what. Hey, look, talking like that, I ain't gonna make it to 14 and 1500. They gonna shut my show down. They gonna I felt offended.
That's a proper terminology. Okay. Intergender. Including male and female.
Look at you with your Stephen A. big word. Okay. I ain't mad. Yeah, man. So you want to talk to people real quick though? How did you get started with your show though? And because your show is growing a lot. And I want to thank you again for helping me out. This guy actually took the pictures that you're seeing on my thumbnail now, and we did a whole photo shoot. We're gonna do a lot with some of these other photos, but that's one of the ones I snatched. And I said, hey man, I'm about to use one of these as a thumbnail now. So talk to people how you got your start real quick though. Just give them some of your background.
Well, I was writing behind the scene. I used to write on combat sports. I still do whenever I feel like it. Mm-hmm. And I was just taking it easy. I created a YouTube page, wasn't doing anything with it. I was mostly on Facebook. I was just waiting to get out of a situation before I really become full pledged to what I was going to do. Personal shit. So once that was over with, that's when I really started, jumping on Facebook Live and, talking up, started my group. And there was plenty of time. I was the only one in my group. It was so funny. I was in there doing a live in my Facebook group, talking about combat sports. And really nobody would jump on because the group hasn't been there that long. It was just, man, it was just wild, man. It was just like you sitting in a warehouse by yourself talking, and there's no movement whatsoever. So I used to go on other people's shit. They have like 35,000. And I'm saying to myself, I see the same people every day though.
Mm-hmm.
But it got to a point where I was able to go to the field, start working and covering media out there. I'm working on my interview, just remediating, knowing the whole entire process. I'm still not good at interviewing. I can carry on a dialogue and speak about boxing, but interviewing, I'm still working on that heavy. But yeah, I decided to get a hold of YouTube after trademarking World Combat Sports, and I started to push it. And my push were to include my content that I got from the field and put it in videos for YouTube, and that's what I was doing until the pandemic hit. And then I started seeing, I thought, these cats are on YouTube heavy with this YouTube live. So I started going live on YouTube. And I've been trying to build up as much as I possibly can. But I put it like this, Nash. Sometimes I just don't want to. And sometimes I do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, will I ever get to a $50,000? Okay, 50,000 subscribers. If it happens, it happens. But I like more so the dialogue. I can have 10 people in the live chat that's talking boxing, and I'm straight.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I'm just saying, I can have 10 or 15 people talking about boxing in the chat. I'm good. As long as it's talking about some good content of boxing. Of course, I want different voices to be in there, different point of views and all that. But man, the channel is slowly picking up. I know if I was just on one sport, boxing, it'd be much bigger. But since I talk about multiple areas of combat sports, a lot of people don't like that. But I don't care. I'm still going to do it.
Yeah, boxing fans are and MMA fans, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I don't want to say all. I don't want to generalize everything, but yeah, man, I want to speak in the broad terms from the norm, right? People are selfish with their sport. Even with this channel right here, like as this channel grows, some people are gonna fall off and take a step back. They're gonna be like, man, I like the show more when it was, when more people didn't know about it, It's almost like it's our thing. You're our show. And and I tell people all the time, I'm your host. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is your show, literally. You know what I'm saying? I put it out there, but you watch it. You get what I'm saying? So it just means a lot to me, man, to just share all of these milestones with you guys. Like I said, it's not gonna slow down. Like I said, I want the show to get bigger. Matter of fact, let me put this on the screen. Sir, go and introduce yourself to people who are watching. We got 1,300 out here now, sir. Look at us, man. We blowing up.
Yes, sir. Blowing and growing up at the same time.
At the same damn time. At the same damn time. Come on, man. We having a blast here, man. I'm in here getting a little nice, getting right, man. Enjoying it, celebrating. That's why y'all gonna see my camera go off every now and then like that. You know what I'm saying? My mama watched the show, man. My dad watched the show. My grandma watched. Come on, man. I gotta show some respect, right? But, Grandma, Mary Evans, wherever you at watching, baby, I know you looking up. I mean, looking down. Damn, that sound like Donald Trump. I said looking up like she ain't hit. Man, I fucked that one up, man. All right, man. They gonna kill me on the playback on that one. Let me give you a drink. I fucked that one up. It's all good. Cer Sn, save me.
Salute to you, Marq Nash. Salute to the world. Salute to everybody.
Hey, big dog. You sound like you under a blanket.
I sound like I'm under a blanket.
Yeah, you sound like you under a blanket talking on the flashlight like we telling camp stories or something. Lift the cover up. Take the cover
What
off
about
your head, motherfucker. The
what
hell
about
you
now? Is
doing?
that better?
Yeah, that's better, man. Get from under the damn blanket, man. Like we about to tell some ghost stories. It was a
For
dark
real.
and hey, it's some dark and stormy night ass nigga. Hey, look, I'm joking. But hey, World Combat
Wind is
Sports.
blowing.
But go ahead, sir.
Yeah. I'm glad I could fix my, sound or whatever. But yeah, man, I'm just glad that everybody can find their niche and be their authentic self. That's more important than anything else. A lot of times people will come on these platforms or even in real life and try to be somebody else. And honestly, expressing yourself is hard to do, but it's the best version of you. You're always your strongest being you because it's natural.
I agree. World Combat Sports, thank you again for the super chat. We don't take it lightly. We put it all back in the pot to go back into the show. I told people I want to set up, I think I'm going to set up a P.O. box just for the show so I can start sending the merch out directly to people. I'm going to cut out the middleman for the people who pressing up these Marq Nash shirts. Also, the Breaking Beats hoodies. Hold on. Yeah. So we got some hoodies. Shout out to Trey Thomas, my brother Trey, Astute Customs. They made this mock-up for us. So we got some more merch coming. All the merch does not have my name on it. Let's be clear. And it all don't say that. We have a lot of things up there that's going to motivate you, inspire you, and challenge you to be great. And I really, really, really appreciate it. So I know people always have merch that they have that they doing and things they working on, and they might want to send that to me. So I think I'm gonna use that first YouTube chat. I'm gonna set up a PO box for this, so you guys can send me your merch and we'll wear it on the show. But also, I'm gonna cut out the middleman because it's people like Jay Giles over there on the West Coast, Seattle. I ain't seen him on the show in a minute, but I definitely want to send him some merch. He's an upcoming fighter, and he wants to work out and train in the merch, and we're gonna supply that for him. Yeah, where was I at? Oh yeah, sir. Let me ask you this real quick. Tasha Peoples put this in the comments. Let me from Facebook. Shout out to Facebook and the people who are watching on the Facebook. Please, please, please click that like button. It really helps with the visibility of the show. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, click that share button. I appreciate the likes, I appreciate the comment, but share it with the people that you have. I don't care if you have 2 people and both of them are your ghost accounts. It's okay. Just share it, man. I appreciate it. Tasha People said, we as people are complacent. Change is hard. Hold on, matter of fact, let me say it how she wrote it. We as people are complacent. Change is hard. It's easy to allow someone else. It's easy to allow someone else. Hold on. It's easy to allow someone else and watch others move forward. Oh, so you're allowing people to move forward and you're watching them move forward. I get it. Sometimes stepping out and failing will push you to be great. Big fan of the show. Congratulations. Thank you, Tasha. I'm going to read it like that every time. How do you feel about that? Do you feel people are complacent?
Yes, especially once a person get the average person is not trying to be their best, and they're not even trying to be good. They're not even trying to be great. They're not trying to be even better.
They
They're just
average, like
trying
your
to,
boy Kevin Samuel said, you being average.
yeah, they're trying to be average at best. They want to be average at best. They don't want to be great or the best they could be. They want to be average at best. And the ones that want to do more than that want to be better than the person around them or who they're compared to. They don't want to be the best they can be. Who am I to sit here and say that I need to be better than you? I may never be. Me being better than you is either impossible or inevitable. What I need to focus on, what we all need to focus on, is being better than who we were yesterday, and redo that every day.
Oh hell yeah! Let me give you that right there. Cer Sr, ladies and gentlemen, Cer Sr, he's here all week, Monday through Friday. Yeah, I'm just testing out this board over here, Cer Sr. I ain't clowning on you, but I'm dead ass though. That you hit it right on the head. Can y'all even hear that? Can y'all even hear these sounds that I'm trying to do over here? What? Need to be louder, huh?
Yeah, it'd be good if it
Yeah,
was
they're a
just
little low.
Low as hell. Man, we ain't gonna make it to Drink Champs level with these bullshit ass sound effects. I ain't gonna make it, man. God, look at this. Look at this applause. Look at that.
No, that's
They
cheap.
sound like, yeah, man, because it's coming from the laptop. We gonna get that better, man. I ain't
That
gonna
ain't that
make
Marq
it.
Nash fire, goddammit.
Damn it, man. We ain't gonna never make it to Joe Budden podcast level with this shit. Listen to this. Listen to this. Boo. Get out of here, Marq Nash. Get out of here with that shit. We gonna figure it out though. Something else somebody put up here. They was like, I want to just read some of these off now. I got you guys over. How do you feel about what Transcended Sports channel says? Shout out to his channel. Make sure you follow this guy. He's trying to build his channel up too, and we're gonna support him. I always believe in this. Life is a journey, and I believe I can try to help as much as I can through the journey. I was like, yeah, it sounds good in theory, but man, it always goes back to what I was trying to tell you. Sometimes people don't know they're drowning when they're drowning, and they're gonna bring you under too. You feel me? Like unless you can swim at Baywatch level, you can't jump in the water and try to save everybody who's drowning, Cer Sr. World Combat. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. Hey, look, Jesus saves. Jesus saves. Nash can't swim. I'm sorry, you got to drown by yourself. You know what I'm saying? I can't help you all the time. And even when you want to help people, they still don't want to do the work. People see me losing weight, they be like, damn, man, what you doing? Man, I can tell you, but you ain't about to do it. What's the point? But, okay, here we go. I'll do it. Here we go. And then they still want you to do it for them, man. Like, I understand, yeah, life is a journey, but life ain't no romantic journey. I ain't gonna hold your hand through this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I got a family. I got people that depend on me. You know what I'm saying? Every day. But you try to be a noble person. You try to live righteously. You give people the jewels. You'll show them where to dig at. You'll help them get all the tools to success. You will supply them with everything they need to be successful. And they will still say, can you help me out? Or how much you gonna charge me to do it for me? I don't, or like the brother told me, he said, man, I'd rather, he was like, man, I don't have the time, patience, or energy to do it. You know what I'm saying? But he's not alone. I mean, I've heard that from a lot of people. Like, you can put people in position, but at the end of the day, they have to want it. They have to want to do the work too. Life is not like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, you know what I'm saying, where you're going to get a golden ticket and now you own the whole chocolate factory.
Well, he still had to work for that. That's what I was going to say is that.
Go ahead.
That even with Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, he had to work for that. And after trials and tribulations, after him saying no to temptations, and he did end up.
Hold on. You said tribulation. What's a tribulation?
Trials and tribulations.
Okay. All right, we just keeping it light. Go ahead.
And other temptations, he actually did get subdued by one. But he was willing to admit that and willing to take the punishment for that. Not just say, okay, it was wrong, but he took the punishment for that. And that's what made him win.
Integrity.
Exactly.
We talked about that earlier. Integrity.
And that's the same thing as everybody want a fairy tale, but nobody want the fairy tale. If you want to be happily ever after, you got to start off. Sometimes you're a frog. Sometimes you gotta kiss, the frog. Either you are the frog or you gotta kiss the frog. Sometimes you got to, maybe you the beast. or you're a beauty but you homeless. Even Sleeping Beauty, she was beautiful, but she was in a coma.
Man, that bitch was
Are
hot,
you willing to
man.
go through that
Look,
coma?
look, that bitch was hot. Those are edibles. That's what edibles do to you. That it was something they want to know what was in that poison apple. It was THC. THC was in that apple.
I thought it was crystal meth.
I
That's
don't
why
know
she
what
was hallucinating.
Oh yeah, with all them dwarfs.
Mm-hmm.
With all them they had all the hey man, but look, real quick, speaking of women, I know this is a sensitive issue, but we're gonna talk about it, right? Because you was on another show earlier tonight, and I don't talk to us about that. How did you guys get on child support? And talk to me about that story, because I thought that was interesting content that you guys was having.
Okay, so like anytime when you let somebody from the back seat tell you directions, you get offline. You get everything gets messed up. Then one person may want certain stuff, so their directions are skewed. Oh, I want to go buy Chick-fil-A. So instead of me telling you the quickest way to go home, I'm going to tell you the way that's going to take me by Chick-fil-A.
Okay, all right. Oh, that's manipulation, bro.
Exactly.
That's manipulation.
I
You
want to
you
get
don't
some
tell
stuff
me the
off my
quickest way
chest.
home. You take me past Chick-fil-A just so you can say to stop.
Exactly. I
All
want to
right.
get some stuff off my chest. So let me change the conversation to that so I'm able to get something off my chest. Let me bring up someone who I know is going to do that so I can say, well, it won't me. I'm just applauding you being your authentic self. So those type of manipulation games is stuff that's played all the time. And it's not just on, on panels and YouTube it's in real life. So you have to see what it is and understand the nature of the creature that you're dealing with.
All right, so that's how y'all got on child support. Now, when I walked into the room, you was talking about child support on some. No. Somebody was replying to you, and they was talking about because I was in and out. I was prepping for the show. I was on World Combat's channel, and as the kids say, I was channel hopping. Marq Nash, you a channel hopper? Yes, man, channel hop, man. Do you just watch one channel in your house all day? No, man, yeah, channel hop. And if they're gonna let you get up there and speak your piece or ask a compelling question to the guest, or even better, allow you to be on their panel, use it to your advantage. Take advantage of the opportunity, or I should say. King Asia Math just stepped into the building. We're going to get right to you, King Asia Math. But Sir was telling us how he ended up in the child support debate. And I want to hear the rest of that. Because she was like, well, it's only $50 a week or something about $2,000. And I just know from personal experience, not personal experience, people I know personally, their experience, they are dealing with situations where the woman is in the rears. The man has the child. And he's raising the child. And the woman is in the rear, almost 10 G's. She ain't locked up. They ain't took her license, no nothing. She's literally traveling across the world, going country to country, doing whatever she do. And having a blast, living her best life. But on the flip side, he can't be behind. Yeah, he can't be behind how they do us in the system. So I just want anybody want to speak to that, the door is open, because I feel like Sir couldn't get his bars off like he wanted to over there. Not saying they wouldn't allow him, but maybe he just didn't feel comfortable on the platform, or felt like he might have been rushed. I don't know, Sir, but I've heard you talk before, and I didn't hear you really talk how you normally talk. But go ahead.
I mean, I'm going to say it because I've decided that a lot of times I'm very, I would say overly respectful of people's platforms. So I'll, shy away from saying something that would make them look bad because I got a quote unquote reputation of cooking people on their channel.
Oh,
But
Lord.
I'm done with that. I mean, as my brother DB call me Chef Senior. I mean, so that's all I do is cook. So that's what that's what I'm gonna do from now on. I'm supposed to tell the truth and shame the devil. So I'm tired of not shaming these devils. So with that being said, the fact of the matter is, if you are a horrible person, male or female, you're going to find a way to be a horrible person. So if that's you cheating on your child support, of not paying it or paying too little, finding a loophole out of it, finding a way to stick it to the person and make them pay more than what they're supposed to be paying or should pay, either way, you're going to do the dirt that you want to do. So you got to understand the nature of the creature that you're dealing with. And people will push this narrative of, oh, well, people that's not in the home don't want to be in the home, or, oh, women have it hurt worse, or men have it worse, or, oh, everybody's trying to get set up. No, if you lay down with a woman or a woman lay down with a man without protection, it's a good chance you're going to have a baby. Will it happen every time? No. Could it happen the first time? Yes. And you can have a baby off pre-semen. So very simply, it could be not good or the best thing since sliced bread. Either way, you can have a baby. That is both of you guys' job to raise that baby. Or if you want to, and excuse how I say it, but dispose of the baby. That's your choice. It should be both of your choice, not just hers.
Mm.
It should be both of your choice, not just his. So she should not be able to say, well, you're going to have this baby. We're going to raise it. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. You're going to pay this. You're going to pay that. No. You can only see the baby when I say so. It's men who deal with that living in the same house with the child. You can't tell my child what to do. Hell, that's both our child. Or I'm raising that child the same way like it was mine. But they'll hit you with that's my kid. Well, if that's your kid, then a kid is a farm animal. Y'all go farming with the child. Don't come to me when you need something. It's yours and you want to control it. With great power comes great responsibility. You want all the power, then you want all the responsibility. If you want to share that power and handle this how we're supposed to, as a family, or even a family that's in separate homes, because they don't make me not family because I choose to be with a woman that I'm more compatible with. Or she chooses to be with a man that she's more compatible with. Or we both choose to be with a man and a woman that we're more compatible with. But we should still be able to work together for the sake of everybody involved, but more importantly, the children or that child. The dude shouldn't be able to tell her, well, you know what this was? I ain't paying for nothing. If you're not going to pay for nothing, then you have to pay for something. Pay for that abortion. Pay for that condom. Pay for that morning after pill. You got 3 chances to pay. If you ain't trying to pay for not even the condom, which is the cheapest, the morning after pill, which is the second cheapest, the abortion, which is the third, then you gonna pay for 18 years. That's your choice. Or just don't have sex.
I just gotta interject just a little bit. That's not totally his choice, far as anything past the condom, because anything else requires, and the woman has to be a part of that, sir. You can't remember that it's some guy who went I don't know if he went to jail, but he definitely was charged because he snuck a morning after pill on the girl. You get what I'm saying? Because he didn't want to have a baby, he snuck them on her. So, like, we got to be careful with that. Like, you can't do that because.
No, I wasn't saying sneak it on. I said
no.
I
know you. No, I understand you didn't say that. But
yeah, I'm just saying this for the playback.
Right, I get it. Well, the playback, they heard you. They know you didn't say that. But I mean, that far as you can't make her take the morning after pill, and you can't make her have the abortion. All you can control is the strap, right?
You really can't control that. It's only because honestly, they ain't always accurate.
No. I mean, when I say the strap, I mean more as in you can control not to shoot the club up.
Yeah, I feel you.
Don't even fuck with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
I think we need to let King Asia Math come in. We haven't heard him speak yet. Welcome to the channel and the panel. Welcome home, brother. Welcome home.
Hey, thank you, thank you. Salutations, seeds and greetings to everyone on the panel. Salute to everyone in the chat, everyone listening on the playback. And, perfect way to segue me in because, ironically, and I'm not making this up, this was a conversation I was having not even 24 hours ago. And when you hear this, it's very compelling. I don't know all the particulars, but if anyone want to bring questions about what they're about to hear, I have no problem going back to the source, and then I have those answers. So, brother, because usually when I speak on something, I pretty much want to know the timeline. If anyone heard me speak, I always ask, hey, well, when was this and all this? Because you could pretty much gauge the the authentic, however you say that word, the authentics, of the dialogue of what you're about to hear.
Authenticity.
Yeah, I have lists, but some words I know the word, but it's hard to pronounce. But anyway, this is the general makeup of the case. Just as we was talking about a child being born between a male and a female. These is the two compelling parts. The female, I believe, she was in her 30s, and the male was in his teens. Teens as in under 16. Yes, can't make this up. Okay, so the female gets like probation for the obvious charge, right? Because they know something went on. Sex was involved. First, she didn't go to jail. She got 3 months probation. Oh, 6 months probation, something like that. Probation rate. 3 years, 6 years, 6 months, whatever. Probation. No jail time, probation. That's key. The parents of the boy didn't want the baby. But just like as you said, Mark, it's up to the woman. Once the club shot up, she decides who survives or not. Now, it's more to it, but I'm gonna stop right there. And I find that strange as it is because this dude is a minor, and she's an adult, and it's been already litigated that she committed a crime against him, but yet he doesn't have the right to say if he wants that interaction to go on into the future. And then the parents doesn't have to say so to it. Okay, so that's that right there. This where it got real compelling. If you think that was egregious enough, wait till you hear chapter 2. So time goes on now, right? This kid grows up because she didn't have the abortion, she had the baby. And so years and years go on. She has custody of that kid. Keep in mind, she didn't do jail time. When things got financially tough for her, guess what she did? I'm gonna answer, I just threw that out there. She filed for child support. By now, this guy is in his 20s. And she got awarded child support for a kid that was conceived illegally. We just call it what it is: pedophilia, molestation, whatever the egregious word they will put on the guy. If you switch the genders, it'd be everything. Oh, the scumbag and all this. We know what it is. So really, them words applies to her as well. But she files for child support. I mean, I'm laughing because I can't make this. It's just wow how the scripts and flip. He gets on child support. He has to pay child support. He falls behind in child support. And guess what happened to him? Go ahead. That one I ain't gonna answer. I just go around the panel.
Jail, motherfucker. You going to jail?
Well, then they just say it. Now,
clean. Let me take your license. Let me get your fishing license.
Right.
Let me get. Boy, you can't even go fishing if you owe child support.
Right. All that. No passport.
My fishing license.
That's what I'm saying. I can't.
Why you bringing the fish in this? What the fish do? No pleasure for you. You get
nothing.
No fishing. That's how. Come on, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. Now, once again, in the comment section and all that people, well, hold up, what is this shit? I can't wait to go back to get all those answers. What state? It was in America. This was in America. It wasn't no foreign country. I do not know the state. I do not know the years. Obviously, it had to have been over a decade ago by the kid being an adult now, or at least 5. He was 16, so it had to have been at least 5 years ago. But I wasn't asking for all those particulars. I'm just listening like, damn, this is wild. Oh, what's this celebrity talk show dude? It was on his show.
Yeah, but the system is flawed though, to say the least, though, Asian Math. I think that's what we all getting at. The system has some cracks in it. I think Sir has a personal story he wanted to tell, right? That you was trying to, or I think you did tell some of it on the other show. On the other show, excuse me. Do you mind sharing it with our audience?
Which part?
You can take it from wherever you like.
Um,
It's a new show, so some people haven't heard it.
because they were talking about child support and
Well, just take it. Well, just take it from wherever you like to talk to. Without, we don't even have to refer to the other show if you don't like to.
Okay.
Go for it.
I'll say it like this. The question comes up a lot of times, with child support. Is it fair? Can you live off of it? Do people use it in terms to attack people and things of that nature? When you look at child support, it works very funny. A man can have custody of his kids, like I did, and the child support amount be little to nothing. And that's
If
with
you can speak up just a little bit, sir, just a little bit. I'm sorry.
Okay, can you hear me better now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Just speak up a little bit. Put a little more projection in your voice, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Go ahead. There you go.
So you can have, like, for a man automatically, and the funny thing is 9 times out of 10, and they'll make this excuse that, well, it's because the man tried to work with the system and the other person to get a lower amount. I did that. But normally the amount that they project for you is always less than what they project for the female if she's the one, receiving the child support. The problem with that is it should not be gender bias.
Sir,
Now,
the only problem with that is we will have to do a comparative side-by-side analysis, same state, same pay, same amount of bills, and that's really hard to do even when it's the same gender, let alone different genders. You know what I'm saying? We would have to know the same, you know what I'm saying? Everything would have to be even up and down the scoreboard for us to make that comparison. Just being fair. I'm sorry, go ahead.
okay, so I'll put it this way. When I was on child support, which I'm on child support now, just being transparent.
No, I'm joking. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
No, I'm joking. Nah, that child support shit fucked up. That child support have a motherfucker looking at his check like.
All right. Been there. But sir, if you don't mind, like Mark was saying, it varies state to state. So if you want to be transparent enough to mention the state of
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Okay. Yeah, so this is what I'll put it this way, because I use this analogy a lot when I speak on this topic. When I was ordered child support, even though I understood and learned and was able to get it lowered a little bit. Now I said a little bit. But when I was ordered child support initially for my first daughter, my child support was $5 something a month. And that's crazy because by the time I just got the child support order, I had an okay job, but I was going to school and working. So I was in school, enrolled full time, actually a couple credits more than full time, and working at night. My child support order was still about $500 a month. Now that was with now I did get it lowered. It took a while. Um, but it was at or above 500. I would say an average of around 500 a month for a young man who's going to school and is not making. At the time, I don't think I was making $10 an hour. Maybe I was. Um, but I was. I don't think I was even making $10 an hour. So with that, if I was, it wasn't more than that. So with me working semi part to full time at work with also going to school, that was my child support order. She was working way less than that. She was making less than me, but she was awarded, Medicaid, Medicare, housing assistance, all that stuff
That's why
for.
your child support so high. You got to pay that back to the state. That's why they
I
taxing
understand.
you.
I
That's why they
understand
do
that.
that. It was like, we
Yeah,
got to
but
help. You need, this how much we helping. From what I'm told. But go ahead.
that's how it's supposed to work. But the fact of the matter is this as well is it's supposed to be a percentage from me, a percentage from her. Even when she was so-called paying that because she had a job,
Who had custody of the child? I'm sorry.
she technically there was no custody because we did not go to court to have custody. She just
Who?
had physical custody.
That's custody, bro. That counts.
Yeah, I'm saying it counts.
No disrespect, but yeah, that's
No,
custody.
I know, but I'm
Anything other than, if you don't have the court say partial or full custody, whoever got the baby got custody.
yeah.
Did you
So
sign the
what I'm
birth certificate?
Yeah, I'm on the birth certificate. So the point of what I was saying was this, and I actually wasn't fully but that's time a story for another time. The point of what I was saying was she had the custody of our daughter. That was the child support order with her working, and then when she wasn't working, it didn't change. It didn't, if anything, her making more money made it go up more, which I didn't understand that. So then when it came time for child support for me, years later, we now have 3 children. I have children by myself. It's stated
Hold on. You how many children did you have with her?
3.
At what point did she put you on child support and all that stuff? The
Oh, I was
first
on child
baby,
support, the first baby.
and you
Then we
kept
got
going.
back
You kept
together.
going back to the well.
We got back together, and she took me off child support, and I didn't. So
She tricked you. Sorry.
not so much.
I'm sorry.
She tricked me. I thought she would be
I'm
better and
sorry. I had
change
to
and
do it. I'm
grow and
sorry.
all that kind of stuff. And I wanted my kids to have both parents.
For sure. That's key, and that's admirable, and that's respectful, and that should and people don't talk about that part, right? That we as men, not just exclusively to black men, but we as men, we want to be in our children's lives. You know what I'm saying? We want to work it out with the woman. Somebody put something on the board. I just wanted to D-Ray. Shout out to D-Ray, man. D-Ray, we need you to get this pink D pause. Get this pink D off your avatar, man. Like, you got a picture, man. Well, put a picture. Shit, put a picture of your rims or something, man, or show your sneakers, but get this pink D off your avatar, bro. No disrespect.
Ain't that the same? It's
Huh? This pink D. I can't stop laughing. Yeah, this is D-Ray, man. D-Ray be floating around room to room. You know what I'm saying? He cool. But he said child support is an escape hatch for parents to not have to work together on building your family. Anybody want to speak on that? I don't, D-Ray, I love you like a cousin, man, but I think you're a little off on this one. No disrespect, my brother, but I think you're a little off.
I would not
I
say.
could see it. It said,
I
it's a
say it works. It does happen like that.
No,
A
no,
lot of
no.
times.
Go ahead. I just want to make sure we're saying this right. He said child support is a escape hatch for parents to not have to work together on building your family. That doesn't, sometimes it don't work both ways. Sometimes you don't get a say sometimes though.
No, what I think
He said,
what he's
"Hey,
saying,
look,
if
and
I'm
shout out
not,
to you, sir." He said, "Sometimes it's a good water world." He talk about you, sir. Talk about
yeah,
going back to
nah,
that
that won't be
well.
the case. I
Hey,
wish it
look.
was.
Oh shit. Well, sir. Well, you know what the Bible say about that, right?
The Bible tell us that silence is golden.
You better don't be telling me that water well ain't good, boy. You don't went back and don't planted 2 more trees in that motherfucker, boy.
But
Sir, you better stop capping.
to the
Nah,
D
ain't
comment,
nobody
I
capping.
think, okay.
Go ahead, Asian man.
To the D-Ray comment, I think as a percentile, I think it is true. Some people use that, as in, hey, as long as I'm sending my check, what you got to say, as long as the child support is caught up or current. There's been celebrities, that do, just don't want to have nothing to do with the child. They're just going to sign the checks, comply with the child support rulings, and that's that. So I believe, to those, that statement, stands true.
But Asian man,
Yeah,
what about
and on the
hold on.
other side, I agree. Also on the other side,
Go
there's
ahead.
lots of times where the female, and if the male is lucky enough, which is rare, the male gets the baby early on. But if he gets the baby early on and he doesn't want to deal with the woman, he'll be like, child support, I ain't even gotta talk to you. Or she'll be
Nobody
like,
talks about that part. About the guys who like, hey, I got the money. Look, I'll pay you whatever. I just don't want to rock with you. I don't want to see you. I ain't fucking with you. Period.
facts.
You know what
There's
I'm
lots of
saying?
them.
Go
Yeah.
back to when you
Motherfucker
were
be
saying,
like, or the guys who be like, bitch, I work all under the table for the rest of my life before you get a dollar from me. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Or know how to work the system. Hey, I'm on disability. Shit, it's only $50 a month, girl. You know what I'm saying? Or $50 a week, or however you want to measure it up. So it is people that find a way to jug a system. That's gonna be anything. But I just hate the way there's a negative connotation on the fact that some demographics are receiving child support. Sometimes they living off of it more, and it's just I just believe it's definitely it's a crack in the system, right? It's cracks in the system. The system is flawed. It's definitely flawed. I think the sister who was on the show, I would love to talk to her and trade dialogue with her one day, but she's a little off when she thinks it's women out there who do not live solely off their benefits from having a baby. Like sister, that is not true. Like it's somebody got a lot of noise background.
it's
Work
not.
with me on that, guys. But at the end of the day, it is women like that out there. Shit, like
So
you hear the story all the time about the girls having baby with athletes and actors and people of a certain pay grade. They save the eggs for that. They'll freeze the eggs before they let them bleed all the way out and they fuck you and have a baby with your broke ass.
Can
Like
I,
Shoot,
that's
they'll
just the
do
way
can
the
it
I
game
speak right
go.
tomorrow.
quick? Can I
Oh,
speak
If
right
they
quick?
know,
absolute. Hold on,
if they
yeah.
know
Let World
the
Combat. Hold
broke
on,
one,
World Combat. You've been super quiet. I'm glad you still with us. Go ahead.
Yeah, when you said that you think the system is flawed, I think it's the people that's running the system.
Woo!
Because the
Bars.
ones that's running the system, including the judges and those who are rendering these judgments for these child support to people who don't need them, nor do they need it to a point where you're talking about due to my income, you're going to assess, everything I make a month and annually, and then say she rates like 1,500 for one kid. Because the baby is like 2,000. I mean, not 2,000, 2 years old or something like that. It's the people who's running the system, and they get so desensitized. They go through the same routine all the time with men, especially down here in the South. Once you was a family, now you're not a family. So if we are to coexist and co-parent as a family, why in the fuck do they break one half of the structure and it's already split? Why are you going to continue to fragment it with child support and then force a person to go in arrears, and then all of a sudden the main primary human being in that family household that suffers is a kid because what used to be a mother and a father, husband, wife, they're now separated, so they're arguing. So therefore, if you got a real vindictive female, she'll take you back to court. And then if you're behind, dad get thrown in jail. And now it makes it even more difficult for the kid because he's not able to see his dad. He's not hating his dad, but the mom is. So people that's running the justice system. That's who's fucking everything up when it comes to child support. They're not going off looks. They're not going off military career. They're not going off you being an upstanding citizen. They're going off basically what they can assess about the situation, who's asking for custody. And if by chance the girl is asking for custody and they can say that you make a couple of pennies more than she do or whatever, I mean, they'll set her up with most of the money and leave you with the bills, period.
Anybody jump in?
I will
Welcome
also
panel.
say that it's by design it's, and that's the thing is we always look so narrow. We always look only at our situation, or we'll only look at somebody else's. We never look at both. We never also look real close up and far away. The far away thing is statistically, any woman and any man who puts the other spouse on child support, the likelihood of them getting back together decreases automatically. The likelihood of each one of them starting a new company decreases automatically. The likelihood of the money amount that both can make automatically lowers. So if
Why?
these
Hold on. Why
people,
is the likelihood of our future earning potential drop? You got to explain that part to me.
so how it breaks down into, so when you're put on child support, when a person hires you, they also look at the fact that you're on child support. So their connotation of you, their thoughts of you lowers. Also, you have to get a job and keep a job that's lesser. You're not going to be able to have the freer, more free time to learn the skill better. You're going to have to get the quickest skill or the most paying skill that you can get at the moment because you can't ever lapse in that child support. So all of these things are factors that may not always work for every person, but for overall most cases, it makes both people be able to, it holds both of them down. So with the woman not working with the man, now the family structure is broken. That child is more likely to be irritated, uncooperative, not able to sleep, not able to focus. They're more likely to have some type of mental or physical disability or ailment. They're more likely to be a delinquent. So that means
Explain
that,
the physical and mental ailment based off
okay,
child support. You got to some things like that, man. I don't mean to cut you off. I'm gonna let you rock, but and we get our jokes off. But sometimes when you say things like that, I got to give you a little pushback, pause, for the audience out there, because you got to elaborate on that for the people.
okay, so the thing is, so to break it down, like I'm trying to pack a whole lot in one bag, but so it simply goes down, the simplest way to explain it is stress. Stress alone, the diet, because you're making less money, you're more likely to eat worse food. Um, so with stress and diet, because you're eating cheaper food because you have less money or less time, that also trickles down to not just you as the parent, it goes also to the child. The child is more likely to be stressed. The child is more likely to eat, snacks instead of home cooked meals or fast food instead of home cooked meals. So those types of things break down to your health. The the less healthy you are when the more likely for you to get an ailment or not be able to recover from one. If it's a physical injury or if it's like a sickness. So all of those things added together, they're small little factors that make it more likely for you to need more medicine, for you to need more programs, for you to be in the jail system. So all the way around, they're making money off you. It's a plan to we gonna fund one of these systems is gonna make some more money. Our medical field gonna make some more money. Our legal field gonna make some more money. All these things something gonna make some more money off of
I
this.
get it. But sir, at the end of the day, this shit just didn't start in 2020.
Facts.
If we know this, right? How do you end up in this situation? Not you personally, but just people in general, over and over and over again. Baby mama this, baby mama that. It seems like, and I know especially in the hip hop community, the guys, because I'm an engineer, I'm a producer, I'm in studios with guys, right? And I know some of these young guys, like I remember when I ain't gonna say his name, of course, right? For one, I'm not promoting him for free. But two, I just thought it was weird, and I'm not about to big him up right now. I'm about to clown on him a little bit. Man, I remember the girl had just sent him the text, told him that she thinks she might be pregnant. Man, his next 2-3 songs was about his baby mama and his baby. Like, he couldn't wait to put it in a verse. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where that came from, where it was cool to be a baby daddy or cool to have a baby mama, but it seems like some people are trying to carry it that way. Like, and that shit is not the business, bro. That shit is not happening. That's not cool. You know what I'm saying? What's cool, it's cool to procreate and see a likeness of yourself and to be a part of that journey, as we was talking about earlier, but it's not cool just to say, you know, yeah, I'm out here fucking raw, nigga. But we're gonna talk more about it. I just want to play this clip real quick. And I was just trying to find a segue. I just want to play this clip. It was something I saw. I'm not gonna show the video, but I'm gonna play it. It's something I saw on World Star. Somebody sent me this clip. I'm gonna take it off the screen, and I want you guys to tell me what you think of this audio, right? And it sounds like the guy. Some of you guys might have seen it or heard it, but
Hello. What's up, man?
But basically, he sounds like he's trying to talk to the mother of his child about seeing his child. All right. Now, full disclosure, it sounds like the young man might be in the rears on child support, but we're gonna see how this rolls. It's about a minute.
Hello. What's up, man? Can I please see my kid? You got $1,000?
Off gate, you got $1,000 if you can't hear that. Can y'all hear the audio?
Sound like she said $1.
No, she said $1,000.
Okay.
All right, let me know if y'all can hear this. Let me see if I can turn it up anymore. Yeah, that's the max. It's gonna go over here. You got $1,000.
$1,000, really?
Yeah.
I ain't got $1,000. I've been paying bills.
I don't care about your bills. Or you got 300?
So you gonna recharge me to see my kid?
Yeah.
She said, I don't care about your bills. You got 300. And he was like, so you really gonna charge me to see my kids?
Yeah, because shoot, I got bills and stuff to pay. I gotta take care of him. 300.
All right, if I give you the $300, how long can I keep them?
All right. Now we making a deal. Y'all hear this? We're making a deal. He said, all right, if I give you the 300, how long can I see him?
An hour and a half, maybe.
Hour and a half.
Only an hour and a half?
Yeah.
All right, so
Like, it's take it or leave it.
all right, I bet. Where you want to meet at then?
He said, I'll take it.
On like 6:15.
I don't know if he's shaking the camera, shaking his head at the camera at this point, as in this is unbelievable, or as in I'm not even about to do this. Like, cause you can see him doing like this, like. So we're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. He's making a deal.
Yeah.
All right, I'll meet you there. All right.
Yeah, be sure to have that money. You got cash app.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I pay you. I just want to see my son.
All right, yeah.
All right.
Now this is on World Star. I know a lot of people be out there clout chasing and trolling. I don't know how real this is, but I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt that this is as real as it say it is. I'm gonna open the panel up. How do you guys feel about that? Let's start with Asia Math.
Well, first off, I mean, I don't know the age of this guy, but it goes back to what you said. If you know better, do better. That creates a opening for him to get custody of the child, because that's extortion. You know, real talk. That is. I mean, what once again, in the 2 states that I reside in, that would be considered extortion. Now, I don't know all the particulars. Did they have a paternity test? Obviously, they did. He's on child support. Did they have custody court and all that? So those things might factor in. But still, he take that recording to open up a case. It's a lot going into his favor. Now, you probably have to find, like Cer was saying, and World Combat was saying, there's flaws in the system. It's not a perfect system. So you probably want to find a judge that's going to really be fair and non-biased and weigh it on a judicial scale as it presents itself. And if that's the case, she's worse than a deadbeat. Because you know, if it's an okay time for that father to see his child or whatever the case, you know, he's not just popping up unannounced and being rah with shit. She shouldn't, you know, she just should say, no, not today. We'll plan, you know, somewhere on down the line or whatever the case.
Look,
anything but you got $1,000, you got
right
$300.
off gate, like she started off the rip. But I ain't gonna lie, full disclosure, in my opinion, he does sound like he might be behind. And even when he said, I don't got $1,000, I had bills to pay. Like that's very limited. He could have said more. I don't have $1,000. Like I had bills to pay. That sounds like he might literally owe $1,000. You get what I'm saying?
Or that he's used to giving her that type of money, or at least something to it.
And but because you hear her say, "Well, I got bills to pay too. He needs stuff. I got to pay bills for him." Like it sounds like he's not. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. But I think a little bit, it sounds like Asia Mav said, it sounds a little off the rails when she was like, "How you got Cash App?" Like it was almost like she was twisting the knife almost. Make sure you got that money. Make sure you got that money. Like hold
On like 60th and Capitol.
All right, I'll meet you there. All right.
Yeah, be sure.
Now he said, "I'll meet you there." All right, that could have been it. All right. She was like, "Now be sure.
I had that money. You got Cash App.
Be sure you got that money. You got Cash App."
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I pay you. I just want to see my son.
All right, yeah, have that money.
All right.
The extra. It's that extra part right there. All that extra shit. You feel me?
But I don't know. I didn't hear anything about a child support enforcement in there.
You're right.
We don't know if either one of them is
right.
on child support.
You totally fair. Totally fair.
Yeah.
That's why I think I said it.
I've got bills and stuff to pay. I gotta take care of them.
I gotta take care of him. That's what I heard. I got bills I gotta pay too. I gotta take care of him. So whether it's child support enforcement or not, it sounds like she's doing it by herself a little bit though.
Well, I know that that's a normal narrative. A female will always say she's a single mother, and she could just be a single person. You could just not be with her anymore, or you could be partially dealing with her, and y'all just in 2 different homes. And she'll say she's a single mother doing it on her own, but she's getting money from you. She might be getting money from you and 1 or 2 other dudes. I know of a situation where
it ain't one of the other 2 dudes' baby though. It's your baby though.
But you
what respectfully.
No, what I'm saying is respectfully that if you don't have that paternity test, you don't know.
That's different though, sir. That's a whole nother conversation. We going with the that's your kid, you know it's your kid type situation. Let's stick there. Let's stick out. Let's take. Okay. I'm just saying. Let's not go down that road because that's a whole nother conversation. We going with the. It's your baby. Yeah, it's your baby. Why? I just want him to pick up where that came from though. Like
yeah,
she
and
might
I think
be getting money
it's fair
from
to
other
ask
people's
him.
kids.
I think it's further.
Other dude. Go
Uh,
ahead, Asian Math. I'm sorry, I got a
what
delay.
constitute what would constitute a single mother or a single parent, and all to his definition of it.
Yeah, so that's the difference is if you're a single, the term single parent or single mother or single father goes into I'm doing this on my own. At best, I get child support if I get that. That's the parameter of what that term usually goes for.
Mm.
But if you don't have that situation, the father or the mother comes and take care of the child. They see them whenever they can or whenever they're allowed to. They pay as much as they can or as much as is needed or asked. So they're constantly trying to be or in the child's life. You're not a single parent. You're just a single person. You're a
Okay.
parent who's single. There's a
Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I just want you to clarify that for us in the listening audience. But now segue into what was the narrative you were speaking on, Marq
Yeah,
Nash.
so the narrative I was speaking on was the fact of the matter is, and that happens a lot. People don't know what the law says. They don't know what their rights are. They don't know what they can do. And we're not even getting to the point of the law being fair and the law upholding the law, or the law, as we said, being fair or handling things in a just or fair manner, or even in the best interest of the child. The first part is each party knowing what they can do and what they can't do and what the law says. A lot of times, the mother or the father, if they're the custodial parent or not, or the other party is, they don't know what the law says in their town or in general. So that's the first part. If you have, like we were saying earlier about extortion, if this person is making you pay to see this child every single time, and you're consistently paying for this child either when you come to see them or consistently every week, every month, you're giving a certain money amount, then that leads you to be able to get partial and or full custody, because it's showing that this person is not being able to take care of the child and using the child as a weapon against you. That's not for the child's best interest. That's not about taking care of the child, because if the money amount keeps going up and down depending on how much money you got in your pocket, that's a shakedown. That's not child support. That's not you helping with the child. That's none of that. It's just they're trying to just gank you. And a lot of men, and it happens to women sometimes too, but most of the time it's men. A lot of men don't realize that. And they give women without any proof or without no steady payment amount. They give women money over and over and over and over and over and over. And then they go to child support court. It gets to be written off as gifts, or they have no proof of it.
Man, that's
Because
somebody slacking on their paperwork, man. They need to write that on the check or write that on the money order in the memo line.
exactly. Or even in the cash app. If you put it in the cash app, it's saying
It's a
this
memo
is,
line. It's a
yeah,
memo
in the
line.
memo
I get it.
line, you
I
can do that.
understand it. Yeah.
So on your check, your money order, or in the cash app, or
Sir,
however.
I get it. My thing is that those are individuals who aren't moving correctly and covering their bases. Like we can't. I don't want to lump everybody in to those that small group right there, because some guys and some people do that, right? You put things on the memo line as a paper trail. However, I think the argument came in earlier, or the discussion was, far as it's a myth, and it's that some women are out here living quote unquote high off the hog, and
No,
it's
she
not that
she
much of a
was
myth.
she. No, I don't know where she lives. Because I mean, that's almost like a I don't want to say the hood. I don't want to base it on region, because it's pretty much over. But that's almost like the roadmap to success with the way a lot of the females are being grown. I mean that's the elephant in the room that some people probably feel is taboo to speak on, but that's real shit. By the time that chick turned 12, it seemed like she got any type of potential, basically sexual desire, certain body shape, certain facial features. And say, yeah, about 5 more years, she's gonna be prime. It's time for you to go find a ball. Is it a football player, a boxer, a professional boxer, a professional athlete, or like you just said, a guy in the stature of high pay scale? And that's just the real shit. Nobody could get on and say, "Oh, you're lying. You're making up. You whopping all this." Let's put money on it. That'd be easy money for me. And I'll show you my end. However you want to see it. You want to see it in cash. You want to see it in the escrow or whatever. But just make sure when we make the bet and I bring in the proof, get paid. So for somebody to get up and say, "No, that's fiction," or that's somebody.
That's what the sister was talking about. She was like,
she was
wrote
trolling.
something. Nah, she was on the panel. She seemed like she was I don't know. Maybe she.
What was her age?
I don't know that, and I wouldn't ask. I couldn't guess, man. Because some sisters can speak a certain way on camera, and they can sound more mature and older than what they are, whether in their real age or in life experiences. So I don't know how old she is, and I don't want to put that on her point of view based off her age. I don't want to limit a sister like that. That wouldn't be fair.
No, I'm not trying to limit. I'm just trying to get down to the bare knuckle facts.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that's really important, but I get it. It might gauge your perspective on her point of view. So I get it, but I just said all that to say, and I'm gonna let you finish. She said something to the degree. I'm gonna do the playback over there because I was in and out. Like I said, I was celebrating my 1300. Woo woo! And yeah, man, we growing this channel together, man. And like I said, man, if I ain't had nobody else to pull up, man, I would still do the show by myself. But man, when I see you guys in the chat, in the comments, have guys like you on the panel, I was like, oh man, today's gonna be a good day. Man, we're gonna have a good conversation, and I'm gonna learn something today. You're never too old to learn, and you're never too young to teach. So, man, definitely, I appreciate both of you guys being here. But she has said something to the degree on like it's a myth that women are getting all this money for child support and they living off. They was like, okay, so let's say it costs $2,000 to raise a child, and you paying $2,000. I'm like, hold up, man. Where were you living at before you had the baby? Then you get what I'm saying? Like, how much am I contributing and helping, or like how much do you? Now, granted, this is not my personal story. This is not my journey and my story, but it's a true story. You get what I'm saying? And my biggest issue is I know people like my homie who is doing everything he's supposed to do, and the woman is almost 10 G's in the Riz. And you know what? Nothing is happening to her. Nothing.
And what state is it?
Hey, look, man, this is Georgia, man.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
It's
that.
Georgia. No. I'm just talking with passion, man. We doing a show here.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I'm just talking with passion here.
All right.
What you say?
The same thing happens in North Carolina too, bro.
There you go, sir. Talk with that passion, sir. Sir, man, when you talk for a long time and you be talking all sad like that, man, them folks drop off. They be like, oh, man, sir about to cry over here. Or he gonna get in trouble for cursing on the phone. Like, who you in there cussing at on the phone? Get your ass off my damn phone. Now, I'm the only one to cuss in this house. I'm a motherfucking Christian. No, I'm joking. I'm just
I feel you on that part, but
look, man, we trying to live the show back up before we get up out of here, man. We already over, but we just don't want to end on a somber note. But go ahead, let's talk about it.
Yeah, but that's a big thing.
Go ahead, Jamal. You got seniority.
I was just saying, that's not a one size fit all scenario. No, it's chicks that they done got drugged to court, and bitch, you gotta make something happen. That's real shit. Now it might have went down to the judge and all that, but nah, But it took them a while to bring her to court. Like if you gauge the timeline from a guy, like a guy would have been in court years before she finally came to court. So she was getting away with the shit for some years. And maybe old girl, the one you talking, what, 10 G's? It seemed like shit. She been doing this shit for a minute as well.
Yeah, it's about like 2.5 years, 2.5, 3 years. But she look, bro. She left the country. Said, I'm teaching in Africa now. I'm overseas teaching in Africa. And I was like, well, shit, you got to send some of whatever currency they using in Africa. You better send that shit through Western Union.
How was she able to get a passport? Because that's
no, because as long as everything on time, when you doing your shit, you good.
Nah, we're over where I'm from. Once you fall into the rears,
no, that's different. You just said fall into the rears. She wasn't in the rears when she left. The case, look, motherfuckers didn't even know she was about to leave the country.
Oh, okay, so she left,
and the baby let it
slip
out.
Then the shit started hitting the fan.
But they moved her court. They do all kind of adjustments for her. They working everything out for her in her favor. Every time she go to court, let's give her more time. We're gonna give you some more time. You be quiet, little nigga. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, sweetheart. Yes.
Well, if she's in Africa, I don't think that arm of the law could reach her.
She has a lawyer here. She's been served. Like, you have a court date. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is, now granted, let's be fair. People only tell you the part of the story that makes them look good sometimes. You know what I'm saying? People tell you what they want you to hear. We can all agree to that, right?
For the most part.
So with that said, my passion comes from hearing his side of the story. And he's like, to the point, like, he's broken down in front of me and cried, like, yo, this shit is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, this game is a dirty ass game. You know what I'm saying? From the judge to her lawyer to my lawyer, it's like all of these women are working against me. Like, I'm doing everything right. I'm taking care of them. I'm providing for them. I pick them up to school. I drop them off. I feed them. I clothe them. I do everything. And she just owes money and just keeps on and is making a hell of a lot of money. It took almost a year to get the real amount she was making, because she's out the country. So they just dealing with the lawyers, and lawyers playing the long game. So I just got to keep paying the lawyer.
I got one question.
It's sad, man.
When she filed her taxes and she's in the rear, they don't take her taxes.
Good question. But maybe since she's in another country, that's different. She's not paying taxes in America. She earned zero income here in America. She lives in another country.
Back to what I said. The long arm of the law can't reach that far.
But you might still be an American citizen, so it will affect you when you come back. I don't think she has denounced her citizen, but that's all I got, man, on that, man. I'll try to get him on the show, see if he want to tell his story. I'll let him know, hey, man, you can put a pseudonym up here. You can put an avatar. You don't have to tell your real name and your story. You can do it anonymously, but he has a crazy story, man. And I would love for him to come up here, because all I'm doing is just advocating for rights of men right now on this topic particular. And
but I think
go ahead. No, all
the
I'm
best
saying
thing is,
man, we got a little delay. I'm sorry. Oh, I know where the delay is coming from. It's probably coming from me over here. I had that speaker on over there. But at the end of the day, I could be totally wrong on this. I could be totally right. At the end of the day, I'm not perfect. I'm just I just believe that what I heard when I stepped in the room over there with Cer, I was like, man, some of that is, man, I want to speak about some of this, because it's not how it's being painted right now. And it's always two sides to a coin. But with that said, I pass the mic. Go ahead, guys.
Yeah, all I was trying to interject is, I think the best thing is, I'm speaking from my truth. It wasn't even about no money with me, long as my children, are is receiving my care and my love. And they haven't given me any complaints about it. So that's cool. So in that guy's case, from what I gather, you say he has custody. I'm not saying he shouldn't be tripping off the money, but I mean he already won with the custody. The money gonna come, because even though they can't get the money from her while she's in Africa, once she gets into this continent, then that's when the long arm of the law should be able to reach her. You know what I'm saying? What he's probably to do is still keep tallies of what that child support amount is, and if he can't collect it, roll it down, groom his children up to the point where they could take over the wheel and be like, hey, this is your money. This the avenue you have to go take to collect it. If he wasn't going to be successful, if he's not successful. But that's wild. But no, much props to you on bringing a lot of this to the forefront and bringing this topic to light. I feel it cannot be spoken on enough, because over the years and the decades, we're not counting the deadbeat guys. A lot of the guys, like in the guy that was on the phone with the girl, gets extorted, gets cheated, gets just, stripped from their parental rights for being in their child's life. I feel like I was one of the, I don't like to use the word lucky, because there was an effort I had to put in to do so. But considering the powers that be that was going against me, and trust me, it was a lot, and I ain't gonna go to a lot of details with it. A lot of the guys, that get on and speak on it, I faced those same hurdles, and they was telling me, but I prevailed. I knew there was nothing in this world more important to me than my children. And so, we're going to lace up, and we're going to be fighting, and we're going to be fighting, and we're going to be fighting. And I'm not saying I won the fight, but I'm satisfied with the results. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't all peaches and creams. You know what I'm saying? It takes you to that dark place we spoke about. It does. So, no, kudos to you for, just keeping the dialogue going. And, hopefully things could turn around, because I ain't gonna say it's a flawed system, but it's definitely not a perfect system,
Absolutely.
But it could be flaws in it too, because
it definitely is, man.
Right. Yeah, I kind of like gotta digress on it.
Man, they quicker to lock. Let's be real, man. They quicker to lock the men up for child support.
Yeah, and I had to go back and think about
women,
that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
they're not locking the woman.
It is
up
a flawed
that.
system, right? It's a flawed system.
Especially if you have a female judge. You know what I'm saying? It can work against you in any way. If you're a black guy and you got a black male judge, he'll look at you like you should be doing more. I'm doing it. I'm black just like you. Pay her, little nigga.
Yeah, got
or
one
if
of them
you
house
got a white
niggas in
lady
there.
judge, you know what I'm saying? Oh, white lady, she's doing hard. She's working all by herself. And what are you doing? Pay her, little nigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can work any way. Like, it never ends. So like, I'm just saying, like, but on the flip side of the coin, when it's the lady on that child support, they'll still look at you like, aren't you glad to spend time with your son? Like, they try to make you like the bad person. Like, isn't this what you wanted? You wanted custody, right? Yeah, but she gotta still pay. Your lawyer looking at you. Be quiet. I don't want to make the judge mad. Stuff like that. But this is like the Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder conversation. It'll never end. We'll always come back to it. Hopefully next time we come back to it, we'll have a young lady on the panel, and hopefully we'll have another lady on the panel who has received child support or dealt with being, you know what I'm saying? Versus, who has had to pay child support, I meant. So we have somebody here who's received it, someone who's paid it, and we'll also have, our normal crew here, and we'll talk about it if we get to it. I would like to have that conversation one day, but we'll see.
I would hope it's the lady that said it's a myth that chicks ain't out here trying to come up off of child support.
Right.
That's, I want to know how old she is.
Sir, who's your people right there? Who's your people, sir? What's her name?
The ones that was on the chat, that was
she was on the panel. It was you, her, and Courtney.
Yeah, it was three. It was three of us. Tanjon, she's paid child support. Tanjon's paid child support. The other lady was Kobe, something like that is her name. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it back up because I'm gonna find a name. But I think at that time it was just you three
And
on the
then
panel. But
and then
look, sir, who was
Courtney.
when it was just you and her and Courtney? Who was that lady? What was that woman's name? I'll find it.
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
oh, you're talking about Miss Don't Call Me Fish.
There we go. That was the name. I knew it
Yeah,
when I.
get her on. Reach out to her.
Yeah, we're gonna reach out to Miss Don't Call Me Fish. Yeah,
Reach out to
I
her.
I would love to have her on the show on the panel and we'll talk to her.
Yeah,
Reach out
sis,
to.
keep that same energy.
That's
Cause
your
I
people. That's your people, sir. That's your folks.
Um, nah, well, she all right though. I would say
Hey,
she.
we gonna talk about it in the private. We gonna talk about it. We about to wrap this show up.
all right.
Yeah, and we'll talk about it. But definitely. The whole point of this show was to let you guys know that I respect, I appreciate, and I love all your support. Every dollar, every penny. Okay, minus 30% because if it's super chat, YouTube keeps 30%.
The
Did you
YouTube
guys?
hustler gonna get
Yeah,
you.
YouTube, bro. You send $3, YouTube keeping $1, man. They want their coin. So we appreciate the super chat. You definitely can see the cash app at the bottom. Just know every penny that you guys donate, I do not use that to buy no jewelry. I got my own jewelry already. You know what I'm saying? The cars are paid for. Like we got diapers for the baby, like things like that. I don't need the money for that. I'm doing it. The money that you guys put into the show, I'm putting it back into the show. If you guys like the production now, the production level is only going to get stepped up to another level. And I just want to challenge you guys out there to be great, man. Like, be great, man. Like, it's greatness within you. Nothing is stopping you from accomplishing your goal and getting to that next step. I said it earlier. The journey of 1,000 miles start with what?
The first step.
The first step, man. Let's go around, man. Tell people who you guys are again and where they can get in touch with you at. And we're gonna wrap this one up. And I definitely want to holler at you guys offline. Remember, Ola, before you do that, remember you can go to marqnash.com, get the merch, but also the music is streaming on all platforms. I'm working on this video right now. Shout out to D Ecstasy. He produced this record. I squeezed this in on this project that's dropping in February 27. We're dropping the project February 27. I set the date. Make some noise for me, damn it. There we go. Yeah, I'm playing up. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. These weak ass sound effects. They told me not to hit it. They told me, Marq Nash, you hit that damn weak ass sound effects again, we're gonna cancel your ass. So we did set the date. It's February 27th. I'm gonna drop the video in December. I'm gonna drop one in January, and I'm gonna drop one in February, right? Leading up to the project. So you guys should get a video a month from me leading up to this, and I'm gonna wear this shit out on this channel. I'm gonna play it at the beginning of the show. I'm gonna play them at the end of the show until I get tired of it. But definitely submit your songs, submit your topics. For Thursday show, submit your topics. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so we're gonna do some relationship and sex talk. But Thursday is definitely viewer's choice. So put that in the chat. We're gonna get to those. Freestyle Friday. We're gonna do Freestyle Friday this week. Next week is Christmas. We will not be doing Freestyle Friday on Christmas. No, I'm not gonna get you guys kicked out your grandmama house and they're spitting all that cussing around the ham and the turkey. No.
So hold on. Santa Claus could come in the house and say ho ho ho, but we can't.
Yo, I'm slow on the draw. Where's the button? Oh man, see, I gotta keep it pulled up, man. I never know when you guys gonna drop one. Pause. But so yeah, I gotta stay quick on the draw on that. But yeah, man. So I'm gonna let people do their thing. I might do a quick one. I might sneak one in. It ain't gonna be a long. I might sneak one in late night Christmas. Who knows? I don't know how Mrs. Nash gonna feel about it, but we might sneak one in late.
No. I definitely understand.
But yeah, man. Ain't shit going on, man. Like before leaving up to that, I do want to have a conversation about pagan worship and celebrating these holidays, and how do you guys feel about it? And we'll talk about it. Like, that's gonna be a deep conversation. That's gonna be our last show, and to give you something to think about while you saying old Christmas tree, Like, why are we singing Christmas carols and worshiping? We're not worshiping the tree. You got a song called "Old Christmas Tree." Like, why do you bring a tree into your house to celebrate the birth of Christ? Like, even if everything you man, don't get me on it. Even if everything you believe about the birth of Christ is accurate, what's the tree for?
Pay and worship.
And why you decorate the tree with ornaments and put a star on top? Like, why do you kiss somebody when you put a mistletoe in the name of Jesus? Merry Christmas.
How did the partridge go to
Why we putting mistletoe over and kissing on folks? Talking about in the name of Jesus. We'll talk about it though, man. Ooh, when y'all want to have that Christmas talk? Cause y'all want to do that one on Thursday? Cause we can get into it. We can get into it. Or y'all want to wait till the week of Christmas? Because we got to have a conversation before Christmas. I think I'm going to take...
before Christmas. I mean,
we'll do it on Wednesday show, on Hump Day. No, I don't want to do it on Hump Day. I want to have that last sex talk on Monday. Let's do it on... Yeah, man. We'll do it next week. We'll do it next week, Monday or Tuesday. We'll get it done. Week of Christmas. We'll talk about it. People go broke and kill themselves sometimes right after the holidays because they spend so much money. Or they don't have no money to spend. I'd rather die because I can't buy you any new loafers.
Yeah, I can't buy you your ass TV that you just bought one on Thanksgiving or last year.
Yeah, I think that probably required a 2-part segment this Thursday and next Thursday because I mean it's layers to that.
Well, next Thursday, Christmas Eve, and I know people gonna be doing things on Christmas Eve, so I'm gonna let people enjoy their family. So I think we're gonna try to see if we're gonna take. I want to focus on just taking Thursday and Friday off next week, just so people can have a break, and you know what I'm saying,
right?
Y'all let me know in the comments though. Y'all let me know, like, nah, Nash, I ain't doing shit 10 o'clock on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. They might be like, nah, nigga, run the show. I want my show. Some of them depend on their show. Like, nah, man, I'm looking forward to this shit. They be like, I don't catch the lives like that, but I catch the replays in the morning. You know what I'm saying? They want their show. They be hit me up. You know what I'm saying? They'll hit me up if I'm late, and I might be like 10:01, 10:02. They was like, you know, you was a little late. I'm like, bro, if you don't leave me the hell alone about your 10:01, I know I tell you it's your show, but man, y'all taking it too far.
Hold on, man. You know, if you're moving up the ladder, you got to give the people what they want.
You're right about that, man. And I'm definitely all about reaching that ladder back down.
Now, I understand you have a family. So, and I know that comes before anything, but if that is the case, you know, give the people a little heads up that, hey, it's family matters, you know, drop that little 5-second clip. You know, might be a little late as usual, but I got you. You know. Or you could pass the mic to Sir. He's a good moderator.
Hey man, I would love for one of you guys to just take over the show, man. I set it up and just leave it up, and you guys can just run the show. I'll just be listening in now.
I prefer, like I said, I'm more of a soldier than a lieutenant in this regard. So I could definitely follow and support Sir. You know, he's way more intellectual than I am anyway.
Nah, man, we ain't gonna say that. Everybody has their expertise.
Hey, that's for me to say.
No, but it's for everybody else to interpret how they want to take that. And I think we all have our own
and my
expertise.
interpretation is that man is more intellectual than me. I mean,
he just long-winded, man, and he got his Stephen A. big word list pulled up on Facebook. I'm gonna screenshot that shit one day. They got a Stephen A. big word list. You can Google that. Y'all have fun with that one. But I'm gonna talk to y'all real quick in the private chat. Y'all wanted to say anything to anybody before we get into it? But guys, please, this is what I want to say. If we don't do the show, whether we do the show or not, when the show ends, like during this holiday weekend, I'm leaving this shit on loop. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get to catch up on old episodes. Like, it's just gonna say live, so it's gonna be a lot of clips of old episodes, full episodes, music videos. But on Sunday, we still trying to get enough people to participate into the Put Yourself on Sunday. I don't want it to be all my music and all just my crew, but we got some people participating, but I just need a couple more of y'all. If I get another 5 people, I just need 5 more people to send me some joints, and we're going to really have it how I really think it can be. Because we're going to play some of that Donnie V Mega game, too. I'm going to give him a shot, too, because he supports the show. He's a friend of the show. and we're gonna support him too, even if we don't agree with everything. Like we play both verses in battle rap, even if you don't like the other guy, right? You got to let both people speak. So,
And my nephew gave you permission to put that one song in the loop that you like as
I did
well.
not know that. I need that
That's
in writing.
sweet.
Oh, that's the biggest thing. I need that in writing. So I need it in the email. Marq Nash, you have permission to play, and put the links there or send your email. That needs to be in writing. I have permission to
There might
play
be an
this song.
expiration date on that. You probably
Yeah,
could do
and
it.
just put it. Yeah, and tell me I can play it up until what date. If I only can play it on for 1 week, if I only can play it up until the month of January, just let me know. Put it, whatever your particulars are, put it in writing, so I don't get flagged.
Right.
Yeah, so just make sure I got permission. Put that in writing. And we're gonna get the joint going, because we have a lot of joints. A lot of people have submitted, but I want that shit to run like on some BET shit, man, or some VH1 shit, where like video music box, where that shit just playing and you just enjoying it, not like, damn, I want an hour or two to go by before you see the same thing again. You know what I'm saying? At least 3 to 4 hours, something like that. I want it to be a nice long loop of good music. And you don't have to have a full music video. It can just be a screenshot of the song, and just as long as the audio is clean. That's the biggest thing. I don't care how the visual look. As long as it's clean audio, we can work with you, okay? And if the record is good and you want me to play it, I'll make the screenshot and the cover for you. I just need you guys to believe in yourself. I'm gonna believe in you. I'm gonna take time. I'm investing into you. I'm gonna help you. Shit trash though, I ain't gonna do it. That's just it though. But free of charge. You got a good record, just send me the record. I'll find a way to make sure it gets played on Put Yourself on Sundays, because I believe that's going to be my way of giving back on this journey, because as I'm building the audience, sometimes they just want content. We're gonna have some surprises in between those things too, in those videos and the comments and you'll see, man. We're gonna do some things, and I got a big giveaway I want to do when I hit 2,000 subscribers. I'm gonna do a giveaway. What I'm gonna start doing every 100 subscriber, when I hit this mark again. So when we hit 1,400, what I'm about to do is I'm gonna find my I'm gonna find out who made me hit 1,300. I'm gonna send you either this hoodie, or I'm gonna send you a shirt, but I'm about to send you something though. Whoever was number 1,300. So look for that. I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna send you an email, or I'm gonna put a comment with the email for you guys to know you were number 1,300. I'm gonna send you a big ass care package. We're gonna hook you up, and I'm gonna do that every time we hit 100.
And somebody
up into a certain point, then I might be like, hey man, we grew up, we blew up. We can't do it every 100. Now it's gonna be every 1,000. You know what I'm saying? But right now, until we hit 2,000, every time I hit 100, I'm gonna send that person, whoever that lucky person is, it's like a lottery. Whoever's that lucky person, we're gonna send you something. Shit, I might do it for when I hit 1,350. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I might just send you something right there, be like, hey, low key, you number 1,350. I appreciate that. Bam. Oh, you number 1,325. You never know. I got a lot of merch here, man. We want to give it away to the people who support the show. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, who gonna win that 8K TV though?
we might have to be that might have to be the 10,000 subscriber right there.
Hey, 10,000.
10,000, man. The 10,000 subscriber, they might get a matter of fact, I think the number 5,000 subscriber, I'll buy them a TV. I ain't gonna say it's gonna be an 8K or 4K. I mean, that shit might if so the screen. Hey, look, if so the screen gonna be like no. It might be an 8K TV, but it's only gonna be like the size of an iPad. It's gonna be like that shit gonna be a small ass screen. You know what I'm saying? But I seen you like a little 22-inch monitor. We're gonna do some giveaways, because YouTube has a lot of guidelines that they funny about, far as doing raffles and giveaways. They don't want it to be lottery type shit. Even with ads, like you can't tell people to click on your ads. If so, you can lose your monetization, because they was like, nah, you told them to click on your ads in your video. You can't do that. So it's a lot of little things they have, even with giveaways. So I'm gonna find a way that I can stay within the parameters of YouTube, but I definitely want to give back some merch of the show to the people who support the show. But I'm gonna let them pick it out too, you know what I'm saying? But some shit I might just send you a care package, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, blah blah blah, hey, it's Marq Nash from the show. Hey man, you got an address where we can send you something, we just appreciate your support. You get what I'm saying? And we're just gonna do that every now and then. We're just gonna pick random people out, and hopefully they'll take a picture of it and post it online. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're gonna start doing with this milestone. We're gonna do it. Definitely gonna send a nice care package for the every 100th person, but that's what I'm gonna start doing, man. I'm gonna reach out to some of my subscribers, and we're gonna hook you guys up with some dope shit, man, just for supporting the show, man. We really appreciate it. So, anybody want to have final words? You guys want to say anything before we get up out of here?
Oh, great show as usual.
Hey,
Amen,
hey,
Lil
look, you guys should start your own YouTube crew called RTS Running the Show. Friends, man, that's what we doing right now, man. That we building it right in front of you. Like Asia Mav got a whole name for, man. We gonna do a whole nother thing where we just talk about sports. You know what I'm saying, and boxing. So yeah, man, you right on the money with that, man. These are good dudes, like I said, man. I tell them all the time, I appreciate having y'all up here, but if you guys was to pop up tomorrow with your own channel, I wouldn't be mad. You know what I'm saying? I would still support, and I would just hope you wouldn't be in my time slot.
Yeah, well, I mean,
But,
World Combat
right.
got its own channel. He come and support
all the time, and I go over there too. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? But
And he was at on another channel with me today. I ain't gonna say the name of it.
Yeah, man. Like they ain't say our name over there, so forget them. No, I'm joking. But nah, it's all cool, man. You can say the name.
Oh, everything boxing.
Oh yeah, I support everything boxing.
Yeah.
Good channel. Good content.
Yeah.
I follow them.
Oh no,
I've been on that show as well.
You wouldn't have liked the subject matter today.
If it's everything boxing, I already know what it is. It's some Crawford hate over there, but it's all good. I already know what's going on, man.
What
they say? You know what's happening in that neck of the woods.
I be knowing what they say. I be knowing. Hey, look, and I go over there and I drop my jewels, and it be crickets in the room. Crickets. They know Martin. Come on, man. They can't kick it with me. You can't look, bro. Come on, man. Crickets.
Right. They scared to come on your porch.
No, I don't know, man. I don't know why. I let people get their bars off. I let people talk 2 and 3 minutes. That's a long time.
Over there, you know you're gonna shut them down on your own show. Shit.
Yeah, man. It is what it is. I ain't gonna say I shut them down. Like I'm respectful, but it's straight. Like, cause once you get to a certain point, man, and they start going to, well, such and such can beat everybody he beat. Hold up, bro. We ain't even talking about that. Like, we can play that game all, you know, the rule of thirds and the triangle theories and all of that. We talking about this right now. The guy's beating everybody in front of him, and he's beating them without, to the point where, you know, it's straight domination. You don't even want to see a rematch.
Yeah, but but you know, the only
narrative
I say.
Man, let's wrap this one up real quick, Agent Man, because golly, man, we don't switch to boxing. This is supposed to be about.
No, we have to wrap it up.
This is my bad. I'm sorry. I'll talk to you offline about it. We can do a whole episode about it, like, or bring in segments on Thursday. But let's end this one because we are over. We over about 35 minutes. Do you guys want to say any final words to anybody? Congratulations to yourselves, because you guys, you motherfuckers, you, Asian Mav, Sir, World Combat, Kano Loco pulls up every now and then, but you guys right here, Sir, Asian Mav, World Combat, you guys are a part of this journey with me, and you guys help build this thing with me, man. Y'all want to say anything?
Yeah, I just want to say
salute to you, bro.
Go ahead, sir.
You did a great job of staying at it. Sometimes we have to start over, and when we start over, we come back even stronger. Just keep staying focused, and salute to everybody who's going to listen to this on the playback, everybody who jumped in, you know, the panels, and keep watching us. We'll keep building, and only greater things to come.
Thank you, sir. Sir, you remember those episodes where we restarted? I see. We did. We're like, hold up, man. Let's do this again, man. Go ahead, King Asian Man.
Oh yeah, same thing. Want to echo what Sir just said. You know, congrats to you. Congrats to everyone. Hopefully, people are, you know, learning, building, getting closer to their dreams and goals. via visiting this channel. And as the channel grow, we all grow. You know, each one reach one, teach one. So that should be the motto. You know, respect everyone, and just be positive accordingly to everyone. And as usual,
Yeah,
you know,
go ahead. Hit him with it. Let's go. I feel like AJ. Let's go. Look, I need some more drops. Yo, text me, send me those in the thing too. More drops I need. People be texting me stuff, but they don't send me the specifics. They'll be like, hey, you need to do this from Coming to America, but they don't tell me like, I'm like, man, what part was that? Like, but you got some drops y'all want me to use, I'll definitely put them in there, but I definitely need that. That's why I got that wrap it up. Somebody told me I need to have that wrap it up button. So,
Nope.
But I use that sparingly. I use that jokingly, but I'm definitely not going to be in here cutting people off with the wrap it up button. But tell them where they can find you at, Asia, man.
As usual, you can find me next to the dime piece. If I'm slacking on my Mackin, I'll settle for the 9 piece.
I love it. I don't know what you were talking about yesterday, J Blues Radio. Shout out my boy J Blues Radio. He was like, I don't like it. I was like, whatever.
He didn't like the part when I say, but I'm never slacking on my Mackin because I got 3 more behind me. And one of those,
because you changed it yesterday, yeah.
And one of those 3 used to be his.
What?
Yeah.
You stole his bars?
No, one of the dime pieces.
Oh shit!
Ask Cer Sn.
Oh shit! Hey, look. He said, ask Cer Sn. Hey, look, but on some real shit, man. I normally let you guys get the last word, but I definitely want to add something to that. You guys are not just coming through. You guys are bringing your audience with you. You're bringing your Wi-Fi warriors. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody who's not just participating and enjoying the show. You're spreading the word. You're telling your homeboy, hey, look, man, pull up on Marq Nash, man. He got a good show. It's an open panel. He's gonna let you speak. Even if he disagree with you, he ain't gonna be on no S my D. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna be in there letting people talk to you crazy. He gonna shut that shit down, let you guys talk like men, and we can agree to disagree, but we're not gonna be putting no threats over the Ethernet, bro. No Ethernet threats, no Wi-Fi warriors. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me how you would talk to me if I was standing in front of you.
Exactly.
And if you think you can talk to me like that face to face, I can't even talk to you right now because I wouldn't allow that. So let me shut that down right now, like I would shut it down in real life. You get what I'm saying? So let's just talk to each other respectfully, man. We can disagree all day, but ain't gonna be no S my D. It ain't gonna be no pull up at my crib or I'm gonna pull up. Nah, man, because I don't want those threats. This ain't no Vlad TV shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing none of that. So go ahead, sir. Tell people how to follow you and get up with you, man. And did you videotape? Did you film yourself on the project that you was working on yesterday?
Nah, I didn't.
You on some bullshit. You bullshit. You bullshit. You
Yeah,
bullshitting, sir. I'm gonna
but
stay on you though, man. I'm gonna stay on you to you gotta do that, man. But go ahead, talk to people about what you got going on though.
You slacking on your Mackin, sir.
Talk to him. And he ain't even got no 9-piece behind him.
especially not
where your
yesterday.
damn 9-piece?
Especially not yesterday.
Come on, man. Oh yeah, you said that shit didn't come out right. You said that shit started. Yeah, if you don't know my man, sir, story time. Episode too long, but it's audience appreciation day, subscriber appreciation. Sir is an aspiring chef, I would say, right? And
Yeah.
and he does his thing, and I keep challenging him to make more videos about it. And yeah, life is a recipe, right? Life is an experiment. It's a project. It's a process. It takes time. You can't cook it too fast. You can't cook it too slow. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have some chicken that looks pretty, look like KFC or whatever you like, Bojangles, whatever. Could be pretty golden brown on the outside, but you can bite into it and it's raw on the inside. Blood running down your face. You know why? It was cooked too fast. You know what I'm saying? So but tell people who you are, man. Let's wrap this shit up.
I Cer Sn, you can find me the same way it says CERSR00. That's Cer Sn double O. You can find me at CERNC00 at Gmail. Just hit me up if you want some good recipes, or maybe if you want to buy something that I make.
All right, all right. And what's that email again?
CERNC00 at Gmail.
All right, we're gonna make sure we put that on the screen in the banner. So next time you pull up, man, we'll have that right. So we can just let that tick at the bottom. You dig? So with that said, man, thank you guys again, man. You guys make this show possible, man. I could not do it without you guys. Well, I could, but it wouldn't be fun. And I probably would have quit a long time ago, but you guys kept me inspired, kept me motivated over the last 6 months. And these last 6 months, man, like I said, man, it has been worth it. Man, it has been worth it, man. I met a lot of cool people. You guys challenged me. You guys gave me different perspectives, things I should look at differently, things to stay motivated and inspired about. And when I felt like, hey, I do not want to do this show today, you guys found a way to click online, click that damn thumbnail, and you helped me become great. And I'm going to keep trying to do the same thing to motivate and inspire y'all to become great. Man, golly, man, like, I could cry about this shit, man. It's small, but when I say I can cry about it, I can cry thinking about where I was at mentally in the midst of this coronavirus pandemic that we all was dealing with, and just losing relative after relative this year. You know, I lost my godfather, my spiritual father. I called him dad. I called him uncle. Rest in peace, Bishop Ralph Donnie Graves. We lost him early this year. I lost my cousin Jerry right after that. Then I lost my aunt. As you guys know, I just lost my uncle on Thursday. So man, it's just been so much. I'm overwhelmed with emotion, and you guys give me a reason for doing it every day. So I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, and tomorrow's hump day. Y'all already know we're gonna talk about on them. No, I'm joking. Nah, we're gonna get into some relationship talk, but sex is definitely gonna be a part of it. Remember, dreams require sleep, goals require effort. Go get your goals. It's your boy Marq Nash. Peace.
This that squad
Y'all greedy, man. We went over 46 minutes, 2 hours and 46 minutes, and y'all still waiting around. Go to sleep. We'll be back tomorrow at 10. All right, it's your boy Nash. Peace.